What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for the 2025 Tsunami Pro, the France Pro. We have a big contest here. You can see on the screen right now, that's Theo Legeruier, the French pro bodybuilder. Unfortunately, pulling out of this contest. I don't know if he was actually ever down on the competitors list officially, because I didn't see that happen, but the show is underway for those who are wondering as well. The Bikini is on stage now, and I did see something as well. I think there's 3 divisions. One's classic, one's open, and one's bikini. There might be a 4th there with wellness, I'm not sure. But from my understanding is that bikini is first, and then I think open is actually second. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know where you're from. My man BT Dusty and a bunch of you guys having conversations in there. Let me know where in the world you are streaming from, where you're watching from, and you can purchase the live stream as well. The link is in the description below, and I encourage you guys to do so, because we're going to see, is Quinton going to qualify for the 2026 Olympia? Is it going to be James Hollingshead in his return to the stage? Is it going to be Hassan Mostafa, who apparently 20 pounds up? Don't know if that's a good idea, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, BT Dusty, my guy. Todd, hopefully you don't mind me mentioning your name. Hassan, last call out. Now, it's not a huge lineup. We will go over the lineup a little bit before we get to the open competitors coming out on stage. We have the individuals for the bikini now. I'll take a couple of screen captures of that for those who are here for the bikini. And it's a not huge lineups as well. What's up, Cody Mercado? Watching from Wisconsin, USA. We've got Pittsburgh in the house. Hey, yo. And I have no clue what that says, but thank you for joining in the chat regardless. Why is it named Tsunami? I believe there's like a tsunami nutrition. I'm pretty sure, so I think that's the reason behind it. And I don't know why I didn't bring more water in here. But, hey, it's all good. But there originally wasn't going to be a live stream of this show. I'm glad there is, because I think it's so unfortunate when they have these shows and they have no live stream. I think it's just a bit of a disservice to the athletes. So I'm glad they came through. They put on a live stream. We're able to watch this. So, translation: when does open start? I appreciate you. Ivan Delic. Theo in this show? No, apparently he's not. You can see by this is him on stage just recently. So you can see it's either our first or second bikini competitor individually. They had the groups come out quickly, so it seems like we're going to go through this bikini pretty quick. So I think we've got the open up very, very soon. English speaking person doing the call-outs as well, which is helpful. So I think regardless of where they go in the world, they do the call-outs in English. It's like the universal IFBB language. I'm actually going to go over these girls' names as they come out as well, because hey, there's some people here for the bikini. I know some of you aren't. I know many of you aren't, but let's see a bikini. Yeah, I've got it. Low FODMAP food. Sergey Danilov wins. I'll have a look at Sergey Danilov. Alright. So this second competitor that's on stage, according to the competitors list. Also, shout out to you, Todd. Thank you so much for that super chat as well. Give that a little likey like. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the 2025 Tsunami Pro. The Pro classes are up now, so we will be showing more and more screen captures as we go through it, but the live stream is available. But I encourage you guys to get that one, follow along, and open is coming up very, very soon. So yeah, the competitor on the screen right now, she's very, very impressive. Depends now, bikini. Third competitor, I'm going to actually just find competitors list. So next competitor is Laurine Bell, so the third competitor out on stage. So she's from France. This is the second competitor on the screen right now. Her name is Ornella Angeleri. So 2 out of the 3 so far have been French in the bikini division. It's funny, like I'm going to take a screen capture and it takes so long to get to them to walk from the back of the stage to the front. It's funny, all these girls now are like crazy impressive. I'll show you guys a picture of Laurine Bell, or Bella. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 bikini competitors all up. Donald Pump, I salute you. Was there a Donald Pump in here? There is. Oh, you said hi, everyone. BT Dusty says, you think James is going to be on or off? Looked pretty small in his last updates. We can go to that as well. We probably will go to that actually before we get to the Open Men, which I believe the Open Men are next. So don't go anywhere, everyone. And if you are watching the live stream as well, if you can give it a like, put your comments in there. It helps us get out to the people. Helps out our go. What's everyone's tips for the Open? And I will go to your poll results very soon too. So if you haven't voted in the poll, vote in the poll. I'm going to go to them now actually. Last night when I did my poll, it was a majority Quinton Eriya, but it started off like, 80%, 75%, and then it sort of came into 50, 60. So who's going to win the 2025 Tsunami Pro France Pro? 62% so far going with Quinton Eriya, 12% so far with James Hollingshead, 1% with Theo Legeruier, and unfortunately that 1% is going to be wrong because Theo Legeruier is not in the show, and then 26% for Stephane Matala, 25 now. Those percentages are jumping around a little bit as you guys get your votes in. Lucas, what's up, my man? Appreciate you being here. What is up, my man? Appreciate you always joining on the live streams. What's the point of having a wellness class and a bikini class? I know what you're saying. Wellness is very jacked now in terms of the glutes and everything and the legs. It's like wellness is another level. It's pretty crazy. And then we've got the other class. So we've got sort of like 3 sort of bikini type classes now. We've got wellness, we've got fit model, and we've got bikini, of course. So yeah, Theo ain't got this. Theo ain't competing as far as I know. So Theo ain't got this. Go to the next competitor on the screen. That's her from the back. I missed this girl. What's her name? Her name is Jessica Feeney from Ireland. And I believe we've got Laurine Goudelier from France. Yeah, be Goudelier. So this is Goudelier here. Yeah, that was Lottie, and we've got Cassie Hunt coming up next, from the UK. I'll bring up a photo of her in just a second. She's about to come out. It's funny, you got these very French names like Eriya, Goudelier, Doreen, and then you've got Cassie Hunter. It's such a change. Let's go a little bit taller. The first, I think, 3 competitors that came out were all very, very impressive. Oops. Let me fix that. That's Cassie Hunter there. It's probably a better one. But let me know who you guys have in the Open. We've got Classic, we've got Open, we've got Bikini. Yeah, just 3 classes actually. So I think it had on the competitors list The open was second. But regardless, if it's not open, it's going to be classic. So we've got some men categories coming up, which I know a majority of these you guys are into. So do you want glutes like wellness, Xavier? I do. I have no glutes. My glutes are negative. It goes inwards with my ass. No, not really. I don't think dude's very good, honestly. Patrick Tour is a super strict coach, but never heard him talk shit about work ethic openly like that. Yeah, Patrick Tour left him. Patrick Tour left Stephane Matala. And I heard, it was on my good friend actually, Quinton, EP09, who's actually live at the moment also. He said that he spoke to Patrick Tour, and I don't know if Patrick said this or if it was someone else. Just a shout out to a competitor on stage right now in Bikini. I believe it's Irene Iravidra from Spain. Iravidra. Irene Iravidra. From the front and the side, I think Irene's really, really good. And not, she's, from the back also as well. Maybe I'm used to seeing the wellness now where the quads pop out on the side from a back shot, but you guys can let me know what you think anyway. So this girl, Irene Iverandra. I've just totally butchered it again. It's a confusing name to look at. So there. And she's impressive. Her more that front shot looks good too. Also, as I've mentioned, oh shit, I've just opened that photo up properly. Damn it. Magda Kidcheska is up next from Poland. All right, let me go to your comments. What are you guys saying in here? Oh, we've got a man, Dan Philippex, in here as well. Ooh, a few comments coming through. Appreciate it. Stephane's back is too weak to win. Also lacks X-frame. What's up? YT Mali. Good enough from France. BT Dusty. I think he's very disappointed this time because he saw a lot of potential in him and gave everything to help him succeed. Yeah. Dan Philippex, my guy. Samson comes in like last year, but a surprise guest and is shredded and blows the bodybuilding world away. I hope that's what happens. I think everyone knows that, well, I was going to say that I'm a fan of Samson, which I am, obviously. But I know Samson, so it's like, I would love to see that happen, obviously. And thank you very much for the super chats in the last stream, my man. Thank you so much. BT Dusty, Dan Philippex, my guys. Philippex is one of the best names as well. I'll show you guys Magda. I didn't get very good screen captures of Magda. I apologize, Magda. Christina Mele is up second. The live stream, the link is in the description of this video. So if you go to the description, you can purchase it from there. It should be in there. Yeah, it is in there. It is definitely in there. I put that in earlier. Probably why he wanted to switch to open, less strict diet. That's probably why he'll never win, honestly. I hope it's not like that for Stephane Matala. I really hope it's not like that. Lady on stage now, Kristina Meleg from Hungary. I don't think she'll factor in terms of the top places here or whatever. Unfortunately, it's a high standard. Just a little stiff in posing. Great conditioning though. Just a little bit stiff in the walk and whatnot. Well, this name, next name. Katarina Novacka. I'm literally just stealing that from the MC, so shout out to her for pronouncing all these crazy, like, European names. This next girl's from Poland. that name. And she looks really good. Alright, what else are you guys saying? Oh, my man BT Dusty. Todd. Sorry, I skipped over a few chats there. I will have a look at them when I get the chance. Should there be a cap on how many competitors are in a lineup? When there's 30 women in a show, it drags for so long. I wouldn't mind like a first in, best dressed sort of thing. That would be... I would like that. First in, best dressed. Hey, like, for any competition, like 30 maximum. Like, you don't get your... I don't know about that, actually. For the women and some of these other classes, it's... yeah, it gets a little crazy sometimes in terms of how many competitors and how much it can drag. This competitor, very, very, very impressive, this girl. Katarita. Cannot pronounce that at all. Yeah, but there should be... it's tough, because imagine if... It's tough because some of these shows like the Dubai Pro, not that they do the women's divisions, but if they were, and offering a lot of money, and it's not an invite, it's not a qualification type of show, you could get 60, 70 women in a show. It's like, at that point, it's crazy. So, yeah, it's a tough one, but yeah, I think I mean, for the, I suppose, the fans' sake, you know, and maybe there's exceptions for the top Olympian girls, or if you've done an Olympia before, no matter what, you can get into a show. I don't know. Donald Pump cannot last 30 women. Oh, my man, Dan Filipek. Sorry, I missed that one. I thought that was the same one. How was the live stream so far compared to Italy? I bought that one. Highly disappointed in it. Lagging and dropping connection. Scared to lose money. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying. The stream is actually very high quality. I've got this 720p. And as soon as you take the screen capture, the quality is less. So it's actually very nice quality. Like, it's, for some reason, it gives that little bit of a blur off when you take that screen capture and it's you know, going on your computer as well. This girl looks really good. I like her look. Posing very, very good. You can see the way she's turning the body there. Her name is Violeta Palamarchuk from the Ukraine. Violeta Palamarchuk. Then Anna Setlak from Italy up next. Anna Setlak. See, the way they pronounce it, I'm like Setlak. Such an Australian way to pronounce shit. Yeah, great look of this girl with bikini and everything. Presentation on point. Thank you so much as well, Dan, for the super chat as well. I really appreciate it, my man. You said you don't want to wait, scared to lose your money, but yeah, giving me 5 in there. I really appreciate it. Hassan winning it hands down. If it's an extra 20 pounds, then he's harder, I guess, maybe. Hollingshead is going to win this one. Mark's been on fire as well with his predictions. He predicted Urs to win. I don't know exactly. I haven't caught... actually, I think I have caught most of Mark's predictions for shows when he's done them. But I know he picked Urs and was very confident. He said, mark my words. We didn't say this exactly, but he was very sure Urs was going to win, and he absolutely nailed it. This girl, Anna, was awesome. Very impressive. There you go. Fellas and fellacies, as Mark's Max Muscle would say. BT Dusty, my man. Todd, the competitors pool is just so much larger for these other divisions compared to the men's open or even 212. Most women aren't even that good, respectively. I will say the standard and how many women and men, like you look at classic physique, it is pretty deep because there's that allure of a pro card. Girl on stage now is actually really super impressive. But yeah, the barrier to entry to be a pro is much, much lower in some countries, especially. Like, it varies around the world, but like if you're an Australian, like you had to compete in your country previously, and now it's sort of like you can just jump over to Thailand or New Zealand and go for a pro card there all the time, you know? I suppose that means they can come here for some pro cards. Maybe not our nationals, I don't know. Man. So like that competitor on screen right now is Isabella Silva, an easy name, appreciated, from Italy, and coming out on stage now is Rania Puol Stamina Tuldu. Something like that, I apologize. Oh, you guys are pumping in the comments. Thank you so much for getting in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the, what's it called? Super chats as well. Hassan is the most muscular bodybuilder in the entire world. No one can touch him. From Live Big. Hell yeah, Mark, someone is finally pushing my narrative. Yeah, Dan Philippex was very heavy on the James Hollingshead as well, which I love. I've got James in my top 2. I don't know if I have him winning, but I hope that's the case because he might bring a granite look. I mean, this is Quinton's 5th show. This is Hollingshead's first of the season. The Shed, he competed at the start of this year. It was at the start of last year. I'm like, I don't know why I'm hazy on that all of a sudden. I just doubted myself because I'm live. Todd, you said Mark is smoking. That's maybe only Ronnie Coleman can get away with that. To Jay Cutler. No, Mark ain't that kind of guy. He's a man of my own same persuasion. But that's not crack. That's not crack. So Stephane is yet another classic moving to open. That's correct. Stephane moved already a long time before. Yeah, Stephane wasn't just like, he didn't just come over because of a lot of fan support for his current bikini competitor coming out. I better get a screen capture quickly. I might have missed the last one. Oh, I've seen this girl before. Yeah, she's super impressive. It's funny when some girls just have crazy good stage presence. The way they move just really slow, really simply. They don't rush anything. Yeah, this girl's very impressive. It's on stage now. Sorry, I missed some of these ones. Apologize to these girls. This girl's very, very good. The way she presents is awesome. I see a super chat in there as well. I'll get back to you guys in just a second on that. Alright, let's get back to the live chat. Thank you guys so much. MVP, what's up, my man? I appreciate you getting in the chat. Yeah, open debut. When does the main show start? The open men, I believe, are up next. I believe, because there's only 3 divisions. We've got Bikini, Classic, and Open. And I think, I did see a run order, and it showed the Open was second, but I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. We see these run orders, and they don't always run to order. If James wins, I'll donate what's left in my wallet. Oh, let's go, James. Let's go, James. How much have you got in your wallet, Todd? I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chats. Not necessary, but much, much appreciated. Hope Matala peaks better than expected. I mean, you look at those pre-contest photos, and I'm actually going to go to them in a second as well, because very, very impressive. Another impressive, very impressive bikini competitor out now as well. I don't know who we're up to right now. We must be actually right near the end of bikini. We're going to get some call-outs, and then I think we've got the open, so fingers crossed. Regardless, we'll have the classic. This is going to be prejudging and finals. All blended together. An all-in-one show. I don't know what you guys think about that. When is open prejudging scheduled? Next. Matala has 0 lats. It's a major weakness. I think when he puts his arms up, when the arms are up like this, I think that's going to be an issue in the open. Dan the man. Alina Nesterova, who's a new IFBB Pro as of, I think, today. Jumping straight in the Pro category. She looks good. Get a screen capture of her, and she's the last competitor for the bikini. We'll get a few call-outs, and then we'll be wrapping that division up, at least for prejudging. So I have a feeling after the prejudging of this, unless James blows it away. You know what? I predicted Quinton, but I have more of a feeling that, you know, James is going to be a little fresher. Hope Tim Budesheim will make top 3. I like Tim. Sorry if I missed any of your comments. Yep. Okay, so they're bringing them out on the diagonal for call-outs. They went through the individuals very quick. I had Stephane winning the show before Patrick dropped him. Now I'm concerned if he comes in his best. I believe at his best he could beat Quint. You know what? I was actually going to predict Stephane to win, and I heard Stephane Kinzel, who's seen him a lot of times in person. He said, as soon as he puts his arms up. I cannot do Stephane Kinzel's accent. I think I could try. I'd have to be very expressive when I do it, though. But yeah, I'm a little concerned, but I don't know if it's only because of the Patrick Tour thing, but donate to me, BT Dusty. Yeah, my man Mark's Max Muscle. Mark, do you have a like a thank you thing for? Oh, big crowd at this show as well, by the way. Big crowd. If I pan to the crowd again, I'll show you guys. It's tiered seating. It looks good. Looks very good. This girl was impressive too. This was the pro card winner. Is that her as well? Yeah. That might be a different girl actually. If not, I think she actually had a darker suit. Yeah, this is a different girl. I apologize. What else are you guys saying? AMRX in the chat, so we got a party. Where is he? I don't see that. I don't see that user. Am I tripping? Hers will show up last minute. Hey, Quinton, what's going on, man? Oh, okay, not doing Er's accent. What's wrong with me? They just called this one girl out like last. How many girls have this call out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I hope we don't get 7 in the first call out of the open men's. I hope it's like a nice tight 4 or 5. I'd love that. I thought the pro card winner. Oh no, there's 8. 8 in the first call out. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 8. They got one girl cut off. I feel bad for her. Okay, I'll show you guys first call out. Oops. It's the first call out of Bikini. There's one girl on the right there that you cannot see. One of my AirPods is about to die. The other one is pumped up, charged. Oh, BT Dusty. My man. I will donate directly to Mark if he loses. Ooh. One of my AirPods just died. Just stop my stream for 1 second. Let me just take that one out and charge it. While that one charges, get that to full charge and we'll be good. Okay, so we've moved. Oh, the girl that's on the outside that you can't actually see in the screen, they just moved her to the middle. So I'll show you the rearranged one. But thank you so much, Todd. Yeah, if Mark has the thank you thing, you can actually donate to him as well. So what else are you guys saying? Did anyone know why Pat dropped him? If you look at my last video, Lucas, you'll see. It's actually got, my last video is actually quite good, I think. It came out like a little later than I wanted to put it out, but I think you guys would like it. Because I go over that, I go over Nick Walker saying that what Derek said was disrespectful AF and what else he said. And then I go over the original comments that Derek made and run it back like that and everything. So, yeah. Yeah, shout out to you, Todd. Shout out to the starred ones. We've got BT Dusty's done 7, 8, 9. $14 deep. Thank you, my man. Dan Philbex is $5 deep. The MVPs of the chat. But of course, all of you are MVPs for chatting in here. And there's literally a guy. There's an account here, MVP, who's a regular. What's up, AJ Orculo? Orculo or Asulo? Not sure which one it is or how it's pronounced or where you're from, dude, but much appreciated. And what's up, my man? How tall is that blonde? I don't know, man. She's pretty tall, right? But still proportionate. She's got the right level of muscularity to pull that off. A lot of girls couldn't. Do you guys... I know, I've never dated someone that's been particularly tall as a female. But yeah, so Patrick Tour, I'll give you guys a reason anyway. So you don't have to watch my latest video, but Patrick Tour left Stephane. It said because they both have different ideas what it takes to be at the top of, to be a top open competitor or something like that. Something to that nature, he said. So wasn't impressed. I don't think White came across. Not impressed with the work ethic of Stephane Matala, or maybe not impressed with him not willing to do the things that Patrick wanted him to do. So that's one side of the story. But Patrick Tour is a fairly straight shooter. But I'd love to interview Stephane as well. I don't know if he's an English speaker or not, but someone said, I'm sure there's more bikinis than spectators. No, there is not. There's a lot of spectators. Mark does not have a thank you thing. You should put it up, Mark, because then people can randomly, I mean, not that many people really do it. Okay, I think this is a second call out. I think this might be a second call out. They're sort of doing like, got half the girls from that first call out to compare. Missed the final switched around first call out. But Mark, you should do that. It's another way you can get at least someone every now and then that appreciates your comparisons can put it there. He wasn't aligning with Pat's expectations of a pro athlete. The last call out podcast. Yeah, thank you, my man, for getting in here as well. Shout out to you. She's like an Amazon woman. Yeah, she's tall. I think she is going to be... I think she's in the top 4 competitors. Or I'll show you the top 4 competitors that are on stage now. I think this is maybe the second 4 based on those call-outs, yeah. So this is like 5th to 8th most likely. $14, that's more than it's in my bank account. So what's up, Luke? Mark's Max Muscle. Muscle Discord is doing a live also. Man, that guy is such a bonehead. I feel you, man. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's a... Well, I don't know why we do YouTube, because AI is smarter. I think AI is interesting, is what I'll put in there and see what it says. But it did say Jay Cutler would win most poses at the 2007 Olympia. When I had a look, and I'm like, I don't agree with that. I don't think many people agree with that. Bodybuilding criteria is subjective, and that's the way I like it. I mean, if we take photos from every show and just put them into ChatGPT, he said ChatGPT is smarter than us and it can do any maths equation, so... as a coach, I would have done the same thing. It's too high risk something would go wrong. Yeah, do you know what's funny? I actually had a client. You're talking about the Stephane Matala thing. I'm a little bit behind on the chat. Oh, I've got to catch up a lot, actually. Xavier Late Night, yeah, you get that Xavier Late Night stuff, you know. BT Dusty Todd says every girl here is last at the Olympia. Probably, Todd, yes, because they're not going to win this show. Like 5th to 8th, these girls in this show. So yeah, they probably aren't up there in the Olympia, but still crazy impressive. They look actually a lot better than this in motion and in the high res stuff. Actually, the girl who got a pro card, I think she's, I can't remember all their glutes off the bat, but I feel like she's a little bit overlooked, tiny bit. She's on the left there. And also the one in the blue there, I think she's pretty impressive as well. I thought she might be one of the top girls. Oh yeah, maybe the girl in the red doesn't have as developed glutes as some of these other ones. Like the girl who just got a pro card. You forget it's like 2 poses for this contest. So like 50% of it is like how your ass and hamstrings looks and how that overall back shot looks. So that's 50% of a pose. 50%? Other 50%. And just overall stage presentation. But that's the annoying thing about bikini. It's like you're going off one thing. Like one thing. But yeah, thank you, Todd. Much appreciated, my man. Blonde girls on extra GH. You guys. When is classic? Classic, I think, is third. I think open is next. But we'll have to wait and see if that's actually true to order. I could donate to that Xavier and he can send it to Mark. Oh, come on, man. I'm in Australia. Australia to Canada. I don't think those exchange rates are... YouTube take 20%. By the time it gets to Mark, it will be 12 cents. I think we're down to some of the last callouts. So they're actually filing the girls off stage that have gone through their callouts, I think. Or at least to the side of the stage. Florian Walsh says, AI is just trained on human preference and trained to please the user. Yeah, that's very true. Because AI does want to please the user. And you can talk it into just saying stuff. You can just make a comment and be like, no, but I thought this. And I'll be like, hey, you're right. It's like, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Let's all go to Muscle Discord stream to spam Sonic for a minute and come back. Just the word Sonic? Just go over and write Sonic. Sonic. And he goes, what's this Sonic stuff? Just say Sonic. But come straight back. Come straight back. That's funny. What time is men's set to start? I think any minute. The run order I saw showed open second. It said men's comparisons or something, but these run orders, they tend to change. Originally, I saw the pro show started at 6 p.m. France time, and then it was at 7 p.m. Like 6 p.m. on the poster, but maybe it's like that when that's when doors opened. I don't know. People need to stop treating generative AI like it's God. Mike Israel literally had a religious breakdown over it. It's sad to see people like him and Muscle Discord fall into the ChatGPT psychosis. There's people that have relationships with ChatGPT. Shit's crazy. Thanks for also showing the women. You are welcome, Austin D333. These girls' classes are lame. See, such a. Some people don't like it. No hate, but these lineups are very bad. They're not bad. I don't think they're bad. This is the top group now. I'll show you guys. I'll say it's not the best I've seen, but there is a pro show winner in here that I recognise, so can't be awful. And hey, they're pros. Like this is like this is the last call out, I think. I think so. So like the top group. I don't know. This is the last call out. Top group of girls. This girl here, she's a pro show winner. I'm pretty positive on that. This tall girl, I know a lot of you guys like. This girl was very impressive too. I think maybe I don't love the tan here. You gotta remember, wellness is like the jacked up version of this. So they're not going for someone who's ultra jacked. We do have open up next. Let me get. I'll show you guys a front shot of this top 4 group. Yeah, that's that top 4 group. I don't think that girl, she's not the tallest I've seen. I've seen some very tall bikini girls. Yeah, Kenson, my guy EP09 is also live as well. He went live, I think, about half an hour before the show started. That's true dedication there. 208 of you in the chat. Much appreciated. I realize I'm a little low on this. Let me put my head up a little bit. Oh, my hair's falling out. Let's fix that up. Bikini's going off stage now. Also, there is a live stream, so if you do want to purchase that, make sure you purchase that. Couple of screen captures on the screen now. Oh, we've got Brooke S in the chat. How far am I behind on chat? 2 minutes. 2 minutes behind. Not too far. Thanks for getting up at 3 a.m. for us. My pleasure. It's 3:55 here right now. Coffee in hand. I think I'm going to run out. Jeez. I'm out of fluids. Thank you so much, Brooke. Shout out to you. Yeah, I think Mark's Max Muscle should accept these donations. Bodybuilding is up now. They said they're moving to bodybuilding. Open bodybuilders are coming out. Making sure they're ready. Let's go. Open bodybuilding and classic last. That's so random. But I like it. Just imagine Mike is returning having a girlfriend. A boyfriend more. Hey, my guy. What's up? What's up, bro? What's happening? I thought you'd be on the old school labs one. Hope you're doing good, my man. Marcus. Is this Marcus? This is Marcus from the old school bodybuilding podcast, right? With Samir Banu and John Hanson. I believe so. Oh, I can see the guys coming out now. They're waiting on one competitor. Well, they should have probably waited till he came out because there's 4 guys standing on stage now, waiting. Oh, God. First group of guys, it's quite zoomed out right now. Okay, one of the guys is coming out. First 5 guys. Got Tim Budesheim there. Who's this other guy? Is a big... Wait, who's this? Let me just check. On the competitors list here. I know Lewis Breed isn't in the show, so 1, 2, 3. Tim Budesheim. Okay. Roberto Buonomo, he was a little bit late out. Sergey Danilov. Oh, that's right. That's Sergey Danilov. Very, very, very thick. Roberto is actually quite impressive as well. You can see Tim. Tim just doesn't have that taper from the back. Sergey Danilov looks very, very, very good. The guy on the right. He's looking real good. He definitely wins that back double bicep. Sergey Danilov. Ooh. Oops. Apologize, guys. So you can see Sergey Danilov there. I don't know who won that. Roberto. The 3 guys on the right are definitely... So yeah, you can see Sergey Danilov on the right there. You can see Roberto's getting a bit of a... Roberto there's getting a little bit of an angle on that one, you know, like he's a little bit stepping the line. You can really see who's stepping the line here. And you can see that Sergey Danilov is not stepping the line at all. He's actually almost a little bit far back. Like he's using that as like, you cannot go over there. Quinton's coming out on stage now. We've got James Hollingshead. He got called James Hollingshead. This woman's so good at pronouncing names. She called him Hollingshead. Maybe she's into the nickname. We've got Quinton and Hollingshead 2 spots away from each other. Wait till they zoom in. Initial reaction. Front double. I'd have Quinton in this lineup. Is James a little flat here? I'm not sure if it's... Oh, we've got a camera. They put a camera up, someone in front of Quinton, in front of the live stream. They got someone's camera up. That is diabolical. I cannot see Quinton. That is so frustrating. Oh, James back double is shredded. Oh, back double's on. Quinton's actually looks quite good too. But I need to get a better look. Because Quinton's sort of off to the side. He's not in the perfect light here. I don't know why these screen captures aren't coming up. Taking a few screen captures of Quinton and James, and they're not. Oh, here we go. They're finally loading now. Yeah, they just yelled at them. They said, let's make sure the media row is kept clear. You can see... So yeah, you can see here, James Hollingshead in the middle. Quinton Eriya on the left. James from the front looked maybe a little bit flat. Let's zoom in a little. You can't quite see this. Hassan Mostafa's coming out. Stephane Matala's on stage, guys. Sultan Raydan. See, that on James looks so granite. We've got Hassan Mostafa. We've got... Oh, Hassan looked huge. Stephane looks pretty good there, standing with his arms down. You can see Theo Legeruier in there. That front double isn't James's best shot. Okay, front double bicep. Come on, zoom in. I want to see Stephane. I want to see Stephane. We didn't get a good shot of the front double. Show you guys a screen capture in just a moment. We've got the top angle on this one. Some stuff is very much posing awkward. Let me go to these. There you can see Stephane Matala. Back double bicep now. Some stuff is huge. Stephane Matala definitely giving up some size in the back, but not a bad back double. So Hassan's the size of a house, I think. Oh, my stream just stopped for 1 second. Oh no, we're back. We're back. The crowd's gone crazy. Hassan's huge. I think Stephane Matala's getting a lot of support there. I know I'm focused on two guys in this lineup, but all right, that's the open debut there for Stephane Matala. The crowd's going crazy. It's cool. There you go. You can see Stephane Matala here. You got Hassan Mostafa. I don't know what he's done to his quarter turns. That is an abomination, somewhat. Roman Begas is on stage now. I apologize that I'm a little bit behind. Yes, sir. What's up, man? I thought that was you on there. I just need to make sure I was like looking at your photo all close. Marcus. Oh, BT Dusty Todd. I'm actually an affiliate with Old School Labs. There you go. Tim looks great. I will get a screen capture of a guy that's on stage now, but I just wanted to feature most of these guys. We've got one more here, I think, as well. Stephane Matala giving that little most muscular, that sneaky most muscular as he comes off stage there. Excited for Hassan, not gonna lie. Hassan's big. He just poses his quarter turns so bad right now. I don't know in what world he thought that was a good idea to pose his quarter turns like that. It's crazy to me. James, oh, he said Hollingshead. Yep, James midsection not having the blocky abs kills him from the front. Yeah, just not having that pop to the abs as much. But from the back, he is granite hard. I need to see some zoomed in versions of James. I actually think James looks downsized. I heard the rumor that James is working with Chris Tuttle, I think. Chris Tuttle's guys normally come in great condition. Roman just finished on stage there. Nick Bostock coming out now. I'll get a screen capture of him also. We'll get back to your comments as well, fam. Rack Jr. says, Xavier, it's my birthday today. Can you stick your tongue out and jump up and down in a bit? Dude, that is a weird request. I don't know if I want to do that. I think that's a setup. I think that's a setup. I thought he was going to ask me to do like a Mills impersonation or something. I don't think James will take second here. I need to see him in the lineup. I think it's just the angle why they're so high up. Yeah, they've got several different angles on this one. So guys, out on stage now. After open, there's classic, right? There is, as far as I understand. Floris says 1 Quinton, 2 Stephane, I think mean 3 Hassan, and then 4 Hollingshead. What's coming out now? Third on stage, we have would have been Lewis Breed, but not in the contest, pulling out due to sickness. Tim Budesheim from Germany. It's hard with the tiered seating sometimes because it's tiered seating at this show. So if you go back far enough, you're going to be quite high. I don't know if Tim's at his very best here. I think there's a little, like he looked quite hard in the other shots, but back needs more pop and thickness, I think, which sounds crazy. Oh, relat spread's quite good. It might just be the angle. Because the other shots, he looks quite thick and very impressive, but let me bring up some Tim and Budesheim. See, it's just not ultra popping and crisp, you know what I'm saying? As Max Muss would say, you know what I'm saying? He is huge. That's him dancing? No, not really. Alright. So next up we have Roberto Bonomo. We've got Sergey Danilov. Sergey Danilov, I think he might factor right up in there. So Sergey Danilov. Don't sleep on Sergey Danilov. Imagine if he wins this. Like, I need to see him in the lineup, but he is ultra impressive. Oh, we've cut this guy's head off. He started so far back on stage, you posed and you could only see from his like nipples down. Roberto has a crazy front double. Sort of underrated. Good front double. Let's get a couple of him, at least one from front, one from the back. See, it's funny how much smoother it makes him look on these screen captures. That's a very impressive shot from him. Yeah, Roberto's quite good. Where's he from? I'm assuming Italy? Yeah, from Italy. Alright, let me get back to your comments for a moment, guys. I apologise, I've fallen behind a little. Hassan is just too big to pose. Someone said, this is actually a decent point, Florian said, Stephane has the torso of a 5-foot guy with the limbs of a 6-foot guy. I'm up to you. I'm falling behind. I've fallen way behind. I've got to catch up. I apologize. I've got to skip a few comments. I see Max Muscle and I click. I have the thank you thing now. I guess I should thank Xavier Wills of Desktop Bodybuilding. You're welcome, my man. Yeah, so you can go donate to Max Muscle on YouTube. He's recently just got the thank you thing. So like the donation thing. Because I don't believe Mark ever does any live. So BT Dusty. Sergey Danilov is coming out on stage now. I'm going to get some screen captures of him because he could be a real smoky for this show. I don't think he'll win, but hey, you never know. He's actually very... Yeah, I don't think he'll win, but he could surprise a few people, I think. 90% of the open field is past their prime physique. Big call. 90% of open in general, or do you mean of this open class? Someone said, I don't know, James looks sixth to me. Are you watching the live stream? Sergey Danilov has a phenomenal back double. Like, phenomenal. He crunches it in a little bit far, but... And thank you so much again, Todd, as well, for that, for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. The Tim Booty spread. Alright, let's catch up a little. Let's catch up a little. What's up, Dorian Gray? What's up, my man? Samson and Hardy are in their 40s. Is Samson 40 now? I don't think he's quite 40. Mark's is the GOAT on YouTube. Yeah, 100%. Mark from Mark's Max Muscle. Oh, I haven't brought up Sergey. Sorry. Sergey, front double's not as impressive. But then you go to... Oh, did I get the back double? Side chest, very thick. Back double, ultra impressive. Quinton Eriya coming out on stage right now. Crowd likes it. Quinton's waist looks tight. We're getting a better look at Quinton now. I think Quinton might have this show. When Quinton came out on stage, the music changed. It's like that siren noise and then like guns going off. It's not actual music. I don't know if they did this deliberately for Quinton or what. It's like... And it's like... It's just gunshots. Oh, now it's for music. Is this disturbed or something? So look how clean Quinton looks. I think Quinton, after this show, needs to have that little bit of a break. But his physique has held up pretty well for a big guy. A little flat though, I'd say, but it's sort of inevitable. But he does have the pop. Like when he hits his back double, the pop's nice. I didn't get a very good one of the back double. Sorry, guys. And the conditioning's there. It's just... Is this his best? I don't think this is going to be his best physique. 5th show of the year. It's near impossible. A little flat. They might have pushed down a little hard and then tried to fill out. But you can tell he's tried to fill out and he's actually got the pop when he moves. So, which is encouraging. And I think this will be enough to win. I think I got his most muscular. Also, the link is in the description if you do want to purchase the live stream. Imagine how good Quinton would look if he's 5 inches shorter. Samson's 39, according to Todd. That sounds about right. I don't think Quinton looked very good here. Yeah, in the screenshots, obviously doesn't look as good, but when you see him moving, it looks very nice. I don't know. It's not his best of the season. I think someone like Quinton, who has a lot of like fresh new muscle, which is not all that new because he has been marinating it more, and I think he's able to hold it better, but he does remind me so much of Samson. Early years Samson, the size was actually a real issue. So because he'd flatten out, not quite big enough, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I think Quinton is sort of emulating what Samson's done, just a little bit slower to do it from the same point when they were against each other years ago when Samson was placing, you know, top 5 to be lucky in some shows and often out of top 5. Quinton's ahead of that now because the standard of bodybuilding's higher, and yeah, Quinton's definitely ahead of that version of Samson. So Quinton's sort of coming up, you know, nearly qualifying for the Olympia this year. Just missed out 4 shows, got 3 seconds and a third. Yeah, 3 seconds and a third. So it's like... What's up? Oh, wait. Leo, my man from the Overcome Cast. Great podcast. Heaps of good guests on there, so go check him out. Says, if you have a stream, let me join you. The problem is my internet. I'm using my phone's internet. That's the problemo. And I think it's holding up this okay, actually, at the moment, to be honest. It's just that my Wi-Fi's out, so I'm literally connected using this guy. Very frustrating. I was struggling a little bit earlier before I started the stream, but it's actually done the opposite of what it normally does, and it's actually been better. So I could risk it, but then I start getting lag, and it's just like, you can't get it back once it lags. James is on stage right now. Back double, very, very detailed. I think James might have been ready even a couple of weeks ago, possibly. Not a bad version of James here. I need to see the conditioning level. I think James is just flattened a little bit during his prep here. The peaking for James, he was able to nail the peak so well with Patrick Tour. He's hitting that back double a lot because the back double looks very conditioned, very, very good. But when he gets that to pop properly, it looks like just crazy conditioned. I'll show you. He did it a few times. Side tricep, I mean, the tricep's really good. That could be a real strong shot for James. But I don't know, like shots like this, the front double is where he's hurt a little bit. Back double, very good. A little bit, you know, not the taper maybe he used to have on the back double, but very, very conditioned. Ultra, ultra conditioned. What are you guys saying? Someone said Quint needs Matt Jansen back. I don't think so. 326 of you in the chat right now. I appreciate you guys. I'm down to quote Coach Quint. I don't think Quint wants to coach. Someone said, Jason said, poor James, he gets in his head too much. Possibly. I think that he's ready a little bit ago. Someone said, not very good. Come on, bro. Yeah, like I said, not James's best showing. I think James is a guy that in person would definitely look better. Yeah, I think... All right, I'm going to take down the what's it called? The live chat. Right, not the live chat. I'm not going to take down the live chat. Of course I'm not. I'm going to take down the poll. We've got 60% of you have Quinton Eriya winning, 15% James, 1% Theo Legeruier, who's not here competing, unfortunately, and 24% Stephane Matala. I'll end that one and I'll start another poll once we've seen them all come out individually. And we've done the call-outs as well. I'm getting insanely hungry now. My stomach is eating itself. But it's okay. We've got prejudging and finals. So once we've done all this, then later on we'll have finals. It's not like all one division. It's prejudging for all the divisions individually. And then they go through it again for finals. So it's all one show. So either once we've done open or once we've done classic, I might just take a little 5-minute break. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? James isn't bad from the back here. Yeah, the back shot looks really good. And James is playing that up too. I just think that he's a little flat from the front. And from the side as well. I think that James' side shots, like the side chest, just doesn't have the pop and fullness that it used to have. So I don't know what that is exactly. But yeah, the back double I think looks really quite good. Like the level of detail too, when it's zoomed out and you see it in the lineup, does look very, very impressive. How does Stephane look? Looks pretty damn good. We're going to see him individually. I think one of the next competitors, if not the next competitor out on stage. Not next. Belgium competitor next. Thibaut Leger. Matala is winning. Matala looked pretty damn good. Says Stephane just lacks 1-2 years, like 30 pounds lean minimum. Oh, that's a lot. What's Todd saying? You think Quint needs a second eye for preps? I think everyone needs a second eye. I think he uses a second eye too, to be honest. I don't think he's doing this. I don't think he's raw dogging it. But I think Quinton's going in just not listening to anyone and not taking any advice. This is the next competitor too. He looked really quite good, especially in that shot. Try to get a screen capture of at least most competitors. That guy was actually quite quick. I only got him Thibaut clapping. This guy as well. France competitor. Is this Stephane Matala? Thank you again, Todd, for that super chat. I think everyone needs a second eye. I think he gets a second eye as well. Okay, Stephane's on stage now. About to hit a front double bicep. That's the shot that hurts him a bit. The crowd's going crazy. Side tricep. He's not posing with extreme confidence. He should be confident though, because he has a lot of fans there. Hit the side chest very quick. Okay, he's doing the like, yeah, come on, like from the back. About to hit a back double. Theo Legeruier was clapping for him in the front row. Pretty conditioned from the back. Let's see the back double. I'd say the back double is better than the front double. I don't know if his glutes and hams are fully in. The legs probably need to be a little bit more conditioned, but very thick and round, very nice, very pleasing upper body. The most musculars look crazy. Yeah, the crowd are going mental for him. They're so happy. Pretty good conditioning in that back. I've got to say, when he pulled back, that was very impressive. Certain parts of his body, like especially through here, very conditioned. Not as much in the glutes and hams. And I'd love to see his elbows up a little higher too, because the back's actually looking pretty good there. A little undersized, but obviously super impressive. Hassan Mostafa's coming out on stage now. Hassan is like huge. Not conditioned enough though, to the looks. By the looks of me. By the looks of me? By the looks of this. Yeah, Hassan looks so crazy big, but unfortunately, just he needs to bring the conditioning. There's Stephane once again. Let me know what you think in the comments about Stephane Matala. I will get back to your Merry Christmas, says Donald Pump. Well, back double bicep though, I didn't get the chance to screen capture it from Hassan Mostafa. That actually looked pretty decent condition wise, just because of the level of fullness. But you look at the rear lats spread, it's just not conditioned enough, unfortunately. Shaking a bit on stage. Very big though. But just not, unfortunately, flowing enough. Huge arms. Crazy amounts of muscle, but a little bit like a poor man's Rubiel. You know, just mountains of muscle. Just not quite structurally as good. You can see him there. He looks a bit more conditioned there because he's so bursting full. But just not, you know, the shoulders are forward. Not wide enough shoulders, and then just not conditioned enough. You know, very wide knees. Like, look at that knee thickness. Like, I know Rubiel has that, but he has the quads that are just hanging like crazy. But I just don't know if Hassan Mostafa has the physique that will make it back to like an Olympia, for an example, like by winning a show. He could, but he needs to be considerably harder than this. Like, certain body parts just aren't conditioned enough to... I feel for Hassan. Like, he seems like a good dude, a good family man. And people saying if he gets in condition, he can like win the Olympia. I think that was a little overstated, but Hassan would win if there was a freak category. All the freaks out there. Sorry, I'm missing some of your super chats as well. I'll try to get to as many as possible. Elias says, Hassan hasn't been in winning shape since he left Cement Factory AJ Sims. It is mind-boggling to me why he wouldn't go back to him. I've heard some people say AJ Sims is a little extreme on like diuretics and stuff like that. Now, this is all allegedly, I have no clue. But that's what people have said. Some said Jordan. What are you guys talking about? Hassan is freaky. But he said, yeah, right at the start, so... Last competitor's coming up in the open. We're going to get all outs in a minute, guys. He's like a tiny bit less impressive version of Nexzilla lol from Chris. Yeah, I'd say he's definitely much less impressive. Like, Just the knee joints, man. I can't get over the size of the joints. Which I suppose why he can hold so much muscle on his physique. Like when you see Dexter Jackson on these shoulder joints, like it would come so far in. And just thick everything, you know, on this guy. Like, and just the arms, like pity they're not longer, where they can come out here more and you can get more of that flow to the physique. But he's packed a lot of muscle on that frame, that's for sure. May the best man win, says Donald Pump. In brackets, Stephane. Luke said, I've heard that about AJ. Worked for Hassan also, yeah. I mean, it worked for him. Like, you can't say that the results speak for themselves. The knees are bigger than my head. Knee gate. This is Stephane Matala, obviously, on stage here. Everyone very excited for Stephane Matala's debut. Will the front double hold him back too much? Let's go back to that front double. That's the shot, I think, that kills Stephane. Whether it kills him. I don't know if he hasn't got the bicep fully turned on or turned like fully around there. And I will say these guys look a little more conditioned than the photos show. Screen captures, rather. The room I'm in now is so freezing cold. You can see the conditioning difference there. Look. Stephane is definitely beating Hassan. There is Stephane Matala. Someone said, I don't see Quinton winning. Stephane takes it all. What do you think of Stephane's potential? Great potential. Okay, first call out. Roberto, Sergey, Quinton, James Hollingshead, Stephane Matala. Crowd goes insane. And Hassan. Hassan gets first call out. I didn't know if Hassan would get it. We've got a 6-man first call out here. So Hassan, Quinton, Roberto, Guillermo. We've got Sergey Danilov, James Hollingshead, and we have Stephane Matala. And moving the guys around, let's see how this plays out. Quinton's going towards the middle. Sergey Danilov is still in the middle. They've moved Hassan into the middle next to Quinton. And Stephane Matala is on the outside of his first call out. Woo! Woo! This is surprising. I'm like, surprised Hassan's in there. I'd have Sergey Danilov in the middle instead of Hassan. Hassan is very enormous. Stephane Matala. He is hurting that front double. Let me bring up the latest screen. One of the latest screen captures. There you can see. James Hollingshead on the outside of his first call out too. I mean, he's got to be disappointed where he's positioned in this one. I think I'd have James over Hassan. Hassan is very big. See, Hassan in the lineup, okay, it's a little different. I've got to say, I know I was ragging on Hassan a little there, but you'll see Hassan in some of these other shots. He is just a huge human. He doesn't have a taper because he has those thick boy joints, if you know what I'm saying. Let me just show this one. Look at the side chest. Hassan is actually huge. It's so funny how guys can look not impressive on their own, and then you put them next to someone else and you're like, oh, okay, I see it. I've seen your comments come in too, guys. I just don't have the time to click on them right now. Hassan's back double pretty good. People are going crazy for Stephane. Stephane is not winning this show, unfortunately, by the way these call-outs are going. Being left on the outside. Not even get that hometown advantage. Now, we've got to take more of a look at Sergey Danilov and Quinton. Let me know how you guys have this one playing out right now. Quinton's a little cramped up on that back double, as you can see. I don't think he's fully opened up into it. I apologize to Quinton. Side tricep. Sergey Danilov looks pretty good on that one. No one's perfect in this show, let me say that. Quinton's best version this year easily cleans up this show, I think. And I think he still wins this, because... So I just can't... I couldn't give it to Hassan for the shape factors, and he's not conditioned in every body part either. Not that, like, Quinton's ultra inside out or anything like that, like... But Quinton, you know, the most muscular, I think Quinton wins. Hassan's just maybe too thick through the middle. I think James Hollingshead was a little downsized in this one. I would have liked to have seen James in that condition earlier, go into a show earlier. Not doubt himself. One of those earlier shows, I think he would look better, but... Okay, they're getting Quinton. Who are we getting to stand back? Okay, so we're getting top 4 to... Okay, so the 4 guys in the middle. So Roberto, Quinton, Hassan, and Sergey Danilov. They've all gone back in line. So that's your top 4 group now. And now they've moved James Hollingshead and Stephane Matala into the middle. And they're making up a second call out here where they've added Tim Budesheim and, no offense to the other guys, but a couple of other competitors. Not familiar with their names exactly because I'm so focused on the big dogs in this lineup. Interesting. So Hassan Mostafa, after I lambasted him, you might say. Lambasted is a great word. Let's see what you guys are saying. I appreciate all the comments. I'm going to go to them in just a moment. Just going to get a bit more and just analyze the shed and Stephane here. But Stephane Matala is placing outside of a top 4. And it seems like James Hollingshead is placing outside of a top 4. So, Ladam says, when is the classic stage? Classic is next. And that will be the end of prejudging. And then we'll have finals straight up after that. So don't go anywhere. I will have a short little break. Mark owes me a shout out now, says Todd. BT Dusty. James and Stephane have nice back doubles. Luke says, the good news is Stephane actually has nice back shots, which I thought was going to be his downfall. Yeah, his back shots are actually decent. It's more of a back from the front, if that makes sense. Like the back from the front doesn't come out much, so looks a little up and down in the back shots from the front. We're going to have the last call out coming up, guys, where we're going to probably see that top 4, I think, come back out. Shout out again to Todd for the super chat. Let me change this image on the screen right now. Oh, we're quite a ways behind. You see they're the most muscular. What do you guys think of that most muscular? I'll go left to right. We've got James Hollingshead on the left. You got Roberto Bueno. There on the second on the left. You got Quinton Eriya here. I like that most muscular, to be honest. One thing James does is he looks down at himself too much on stage. He'll be looking down as he's going into the most muscular and some other shots. He's looking down, and it just shows like it looks like a lack of confidence. Whether it is or not, it just comes across that way, like self-doubt. James needs to just keep his head up, pose, and just like tongue out even. Not that I like the tongue out thing, really, to be honest, but see if you have the most muscular there. I would love to know what James's weight is compared to past contests. So I think they're bringing out the last call out now. Oh, Stephane was sweating a ton then. And the MC heard just say Stephane. And he walked back. So Stephane started to break out into a big sweat. They did 2 back-to-back call-outs. James and Stephane. They did the first and the second call-out. So a little taxing for them. And I'm assuming they could even do a second last call-out of that group maybe as well. But they did do 2 call-outs. Someone said James looks like Mike Israel. Come on now. It's a little harsh. Hassan most muscular is wild. It is pretty wild. It's not perfect in terms of structure, but insane comic villain most muscular. Quinton needs to win and take 3 months break. Dude has been grinding too hard. Yeah, Quinton, when you grind too hard, I think honestly from like 6 downwards. Chris Tuttle said James was hopefully going to be 266 on Insta. I'm sure he said that on Insta. For being on stage. James needs to stop coach jumping and stay with the coach and trust for 1 year and AEE. The narrative is dying. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think James is winning this one. I had James in second in my predictions. I was really hoping to see that just granite James, but I did see him getting a little flatter in his updates. And that's the one thing that concerned me, because 4 or 5 weeks ago, I was like, oh, James is looking like he's about to jump into something. Italy, I thought, something else. And I was like, it didn't happen, unfortunately. Yeah, Overcomecast makes a good point. Says all you guys think, this is Leo as well from the Overcomecast. Go check it out. Great podcast. All of you guys think coaches are wizards. Yeah. I think sometimes the thing is, well, when people get with a new coach, they're ultra motivated as well. And maybe want to prove the old coach wrong. So a lot of people go all out. And I think sometimes that enhances the coach's results. I think even when I've coached people, I think I do a good job of coaching people. I think I do actually a very good job. But people got results probably partly because they're hiring a coach. They're hiring a coach. They're investing time and all that. So these are the last call-outs that are up. How many of you guys are in this live chat right now? Oh, 524 of you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Yeah, Luke saying, I love you, Overcomecast. Sergey V1, someone says. Please finally give the qualification to Quinton. Yeah, and it's going to be for next year too. So this is the first qualifier for next year's Olympia, so 2026. So you have, Quinton, if he wins this, which I'm predicting him to win based off what I've seen so far, I would maybe just take off all the way to the Olympia. Just use that time, lock in. I think AJ Kelly Roberts said that Quinton was maybe going to go out to Samson's or something on a podcast. Yeah, the question here, did Lewis Breed pull out? He did, unfortunately. And do you know what sucks? I think Lewis Breed could have won this show. I think Lewis Breed maybe would have won this show, which is heartbreaking. And we've got also as well the last call out coming up too, guys. So stick around. Xavier moving up in the world. Thank you, my man. We appreciate the stream, Xavier. Thank you, my man. All of Russia is rooting for Danilov. Come on, brother. Yeah, he looks good. Danilov, Sergey Danilov looks really good. Really good. Sure, they're good coaches like me. Yeah, of course. Leo, he does coaching. Check him out. Okay, so we've got our top 4 coming out. We've got Hassan, we've got Roberto Guemo, we've got Sergey Danilov, and we've got Hassan Mostafa. So this is our top 4. Seems like Sergey is actually going to be top 4, not top 5. I can't see him falling out. I sure as hell. I think he's going to be top 3, to be honest. I don't think I would complain if Sergey was top 2 here. And they're leaving him in the middle. Sergey Danilov is in the middle. They might move this around, but we will see. We've got a top 4 call out right now. I'm glad I woke up for this show. It's interesting. That is for sure. Sergey Danilov, front lat spread. Oh, he's very good on the side chest. I would have Sergey or Quinton in this one. I think I'd have Quinton. But Sergey is... What do you guys think of Sergey, who's in the middle with Quinton right now? I did call that I thought he was better than Where is Mark's Max Muscle? Yeah, where is Mark's Max Muscle? He might be on EP's stream, maybe. Back double. Sergey wins a back double. Quinton's back double's not bad here, but Sergey's is crazy. I think Sergey could win this. Front double, Quinton's winning. Front lat spread, I'd have to look at it again. Rear lat spread, rear double bicep, I have Sergey. Now we'll see if they move Sergey out and move Hassan in on this one. That will be very telling. Side tricep. Or prettier on Quinton. A little bit harder, a little bit more density on Sergey maybe. But not that pretty midsection like Quinton has. And the ab and thigh, Quinton takes that one for sure on this. That's where guys like Hassan Mostafa falls down. Sergey not as good on the ab and thigh, just doesn't have the quad detail, I'd say, on that one. Most muscular. I'm trying to get a shot where we're all hitting it. Quinton looks very good on my most muscular, like hands together. On that crab, Sergey was looking pretty damn good. But Quinton looks nice on the crab too. It's almost like an aesthetic where it just pops off as well. So they're moving a few guys now. They're moving Quinton out. Roberto Guemo in the middle and Hassan Mostafa in the middle. So this one's going to leave. This leaves it a little confusing. Someone said, where's C-Bum? I know, where's C-Bum? I want to see C-Bum. He would win the show. So I wonder, because Hassan was in the middle at the start. Now they've moved Roberto Guemo and they've moved Hassan in. So are they comparing them to third and fourth? Or how are they doing this one? It's a female doing the call-outs as well. So I don't know if that's the head judge or if that's actually the MC doing that. I'll show you guys some more shots from his call-out shortly. Ooh, Sergey Danilov looks damn good. I think Quinton wins, but Sergey Danilov for me is like the shock of the show. See Sergey Danilov on the far right there. I think his quad separation hurts him on that front double. I think he could be fading a little too. He wasn't turning on the hamstrings. I don't know if he was at all. I think I'm getting bamboozled by the upper body on the back shot. Look at Hassan. These other guys are just cheating the line so hard. Sergey Danilov is not cheating the line. They should move him back though because they're getting a little bit in the shadows. Might actually be in it. I don't know if it's an advantage to be behind these other guys. But see how they're getting a bit more shadowed now? They're going further and further forward. They got crazy on the most muscular. Oh, so they said they're going to see the routines in a bit. So did the individuals. The routines? Are they going straight into the routines? Surely not. Because that'd be finals. So they did the individuals first. No, they're moving on to men's classic, so the routines will be later in the finals. So very interesting. I'm going to put a poll up, and you guys can let me know who you have winning this one. Let me bring this up. Who is winner? I do not know who the winner is of this one. So it could be Sergey Danilov, could be Quinton Eriya, could be Hassan Mostafa, could be Roberto Guemo, but I think it's more likely Quinton Eriya. I'll say he's most likely at this point. I'd say Sergey Danilov is second most likely, then Hassan is third most. I don't think Hassan will win it. And then Roberto Guemo and Hassan Mostafa ended up, they finished in the middle. Where is Ronaldo? I'm not sure. Hassan was at the buffet 2 hours earlier. He was definitely filled out, that's for sure. The winner is Derek Lunsford. Not in this show. Kokmok? He said Sergey win, I think. He definitely could. You're kidding? Quinton takes the W easy. He does in a lot of shots. Like, I think Quinton is the winner here. I think he will be the winner on aesthetics. But Sergey Danilov looks very, very good. Like, in the back double, I think he wins it. I think he wins a few shots there. Both the back shots probably. But then the glutes and hammies wasn't too hard either. So you can't tell unless you're there. Let's be honest. So you got a group of classic guys coming out for 4 classic guys currently out on stage. Let's see if we've got any more shots here. So I'm going to go through it. So you can see Hassan, Mostafa, and Roberto Guillermo. So Hassan Mostafa, for those who don't know, is the one in the purple trunks. Roberto Guillermo is in the black trunks. Quinton Eriya here in the greener trunks. A few little folds in Quinton's back there, which is maybe just if he was a little fuller, like a little earlier in his prep, maybe he didn't have those folds. But I don't think that's that big of a deal because you can see the glutes are in there, which is more than anyone in this lineup here. That's the one issue I have with Sergey Danilov, because the back is phenomenal. And he is like further back on stage there, so... yeah, the back double here on Sergey looks phenomenal. Look at Hassan there, just not hard enough. Sergey Danilov is the one guy who's sort of on the line, I'd say. He sort of hurt himself maybe a little bit in terms of overall size comparison. Not quite the details in the quads, I'd say. Not the aesthetics of Quinton. Quinton does very well on that front double. Yeah, I think Quinton's got this one. It's good classic guys on stage right now. I'll get a screen capture of that and show you guys. Oh, what do we have here? We have a super chat. Joshua Moore. Did James not do the show? James did do the show. Unfortunately, he is not in the top 4 from first call out. I feel for James. James is such a nice dude. I love the dude, honestly. But he get... I think he's a little far down in terms of size. I think he pushed it too far, and I just don't think that he can just rebound out of that. Working Chris Tuttle, who's a guy who focuses on conditioning, and for some guys, that's awesome, and it works really well. Well, there's one guy in this classic lineup who's ultra shredded. I didn't get the back shots there, but my God. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to put up, so got some predictions there from... no one better than the smaller guy in the top 4. Think it's deserved Xavier. By the smaller guy, do you mean Roberto, the guy on the left there? He had a great, like some great shots. I think the thing is, like Stephane Matala could have been in there. James Hollingshead could have been in there. They're sort of the 5th and 6th because they're in the middle of the second call out and on the outside of the first call out. Stephane Matala could have, like he's a hometown guy. He could have been put in there. In the lineup, he did look considerably smaller though. There's some shots where I was like, whoa, he's a lot smaller at the front double. But, and someone said Hassan would be dead last at the Olympia looking like this. I mean, the Olympia is normally the top 20, top 25 guys in the world. So, that's not too much of a slight, I don't think. So, I mean, I think most of these guys would be probably dead last in the Olympia, to be honest. That's no slight on these guys because the Olympia is a top level. But yeah, I know what you're saying. You can purchase a stream. Someone said, where do you get the live pictures from? They're obviously low quality that I put up. But, oh, some elbow battling going on. There's some battling. I think it's dumb because I said back double bicep and this guy stopped doing it because they're bumping elbows. There is some elbow bumping. They need to separate these guys out a bit more. Let's go over to some of the classic ones. I will put up a poll as well. So these are the classic guys on stage right now. I think that's German Pastor. I always remember his name because it's German Pastor. This guy looks really good too. I've seen him compete before. Not the best with the names. Oh, this is the guy that tore his adductor, it looked like, in the last contest. Wonder how his adductor's doing. I want to notice this guy actually. Number 29. I'll pay attention to see if his hamstrings are full of water. Because he went to do the splits on stage at the last show 2 weeks ago and he dropped and he just looked in agony. I assume he tore something because it was like he could hardly walk. So, anyway, they got the individuals coming out now. I'm going to put this up on the screen now and ask who you guys have winning. So, from left to right, it's Quinton Eriya, Roberto Guillermo, and then we've got Hassan Mostafa, and then we've got Sergey Danilov. First guy out on stage actually looks really good in Classic. First guy out on stage for Classic, I will just mention their names quickly. Apologise, I'll just take 1 second. In the Classic, we've got... this guy's name's Muhammad Ali. This guy's name's literally Muhammad Ali. That's crazy. This is Muhammad Ali. Australian pronunciation of Guy. Goy. Guy. Goy. Muhammad Ali was originally Cassius Clay, yeah. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Someone Frizzler is out second. Frizzler. That's Muhammad Ali there. Oh no, that might not have been Muhammad Ali because the first guy out. Maybe Muhammad Ali was out because it says that Jean showed that there was 2 competitors, but now we've got Valery Frizzler from Germany, who's the 3rd guy on the list. So we may not have had Muhammad Ali. This is either Jean Exmat from France, or it's Muhammad Ali from Austria. You let me know who you think he looks more like. He looks more French to me. I'm just completely guessing. This is Valery Frizzler, the Frizzler, as he's known to by his friends. He actually looks better in some of these other shots. So let me try to get another one of him. Shredded. Very dry, this guy as well. Doesn't necessarily look in these photos, but when he's flexing that chest, it's flickering like crazy. Alright, let me put a poll up here. Jakub Julanek from the Czech Republic. Let me put a poll up. Let me poll you guys. See what you guys think and who you guys think is the winner. Xavier, can you do the tongue thing now? I'm not going to jump up and down with my tongue out, man. I feel like that's... I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. I don't even feel comfortable putting my tongue out. Who do you have winning? Question mark. Let's go the guys in the middle first to the first call out. Quinton. Eriya. Matala in the top 5. He's 5th or 6th by the looks of it. Stephane Matala by the looks of things. So we've got Hassan, Mostafa. We have Sergey Danilov, and then we've got Roberto. Sorry if I... Roberto Guillermo. I can't remember how to spell it. I'm just putting Roberto. Start a poll. Get your poll votes in. I have just polled you. Nothing sus. I missed one of the classic competitors. I apologize. He was pretty good too. Some Russians in the comments. I appreciate my Russian friends. Much appreciated you guys being in the chat. Go to the next competitor there. So who do you guys have winning in the Open? The poll is up now. Get your votes in. We have Classic on stage as we speak. Quinton first place, I'm seeing in the chat. Gooning right now. Dude. Dude. Where is Brandon Harding? Brandon Harding, yeah, he's in this show. I missed him in the lineups, but it was just the initial lineups, but he'll be out for an individual. I want Quinton to win, of course, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I gave it to Sergey. I wouldn't be surprised either. You got a tick on your name, dude. How do you get a tick like that? That's random. In my other back chat thing, it's got a little tick next to your name. Oh, that's random. Is that because you're a top fan or something? 69% for Quinton. Nice. Let's keep it on that. Oh, it's down to 65 now. BT Dusty is the MVP of the chat so far. Then Dan Philippex. Then Brooks. 1911. Give me the usernames of everyone. And we've got Floris Pietranella. And then we've got Josh Moore. We've got Donald Pump. We've got Say Soma, number 7th in terms of top fans. We've got Luke. We've got NXYZ. And then rounding up top 10, we've got Rack Jr. Manfred after that. Florian, I see down there. Thank all you guys for getting him there in terms of top fans. Oh, this guy's pretty good on stage now. I'll get this guy's name because this guy's good. I'll bring it up on the screen in a second. How much have I donated? I've lost count. Disposable income. I appreciate it, man. Not necessary, but much appreciated. By the way, Ur's on the pod tomorrow. Oh, hell yeah, man. The tick means my channel is verified, which you get after 100k subs. Oh, Zonnen. What channel do you have? Is it bodybuilding? I feel like I would have heard if it was bodybuilding. Tell me. I got a lot of catching up to do. Go on stage now. Looks really good. Really, really good. It's got to be Andrea. That was Andrea Mamoli. Let me show you. Andrea Mamoli from Italy. This is Andrea Mamoli. Looks phenomenal. And we've got another Italian coming up as well, I believe. We just had Andrea Mamoli and we've got Carlo Micheleni. I can't pronounce that. It is 4:55 a.m. What do you expect? This guy's really good. I miss Brandon Harding. Did I just skip over him because I was talking to you guys? Oh, I might have missed Brandon Harding. Or did he not show up? I think I might have missed him. Oh my god. This guy's really good. Andrea Mamoli. When he hits those shots. So when he hit that front lat spread, you heard the woman on the mic, which I don't know if she's in the front row or if she's the MC, but she goes, oh, like when he hit that front lat spread because it was just so impressive. So that's the next competitor also from Italy as well. That is Carlo Michelini. Yeah. That's him there as well. So far, the standout for me has been this guy. Like that midsection. I love that midsection. It looks so detailed. It looks sharper in person. This adds like a haze to it. I think German Pastor's out on stage now. Yes. Oh, yeah? Or is this Jonathan Moreno? I thought this is German Pastor. German Pastor has a lot of muscle. I missed his front double. One thing I'd say, his legs could be a little bigger just from the front. Just to balance it out, but a lot of muscle. This guy looks like an sort of like an open pro that's not at the very top. Not the guy on your screen right now, the guy that I'm looking at. I believe it's German Pasto, unless I'm wrong. Very conditioned as well. Very dry. His posing can be a little fidgety at times, but overall he hits for shots and he hits them good. You could pose not the guy on screen now, but I think this is German Pasta. But there was another guy on Jonathan Moreno before him. Such a wide structure, like long arms on German Pasta. Unless this is the other guy and I'm just confused and mistaken on. Yeah, that was German Pasta. I'll show you guys. Show you German Pasta. This is German Pasta. As opposed to Italian Pasta. That's the worst joke ever. It's 4:58 a.m. so my excuse built in. I will get to your comments again soon. There's just quite a string of good competitors that I want to get some screen captures of. Also, there is a live stream. Finals has not even began yet. We've got Bikini for finals. Then we've got open bodybuilding. Then we've got the classic physique once again. Classic is very good. I think you guys will enjoy the call-outs. There's a few good guys in here. There's German Pasta. See, I wish the elbows were a little higher. Like he's pulling his elbows back a bit. He's just so wide. And see how he's just closing off here a little bit straight up and down. I'd push that knee out. Open up that pose a little bit more. Like so wide there. His quads aren't bad from the front. Just, I don't know. Doesn't flow perfect. Maybe it's the long arms or something, but he's pretty impressive. This next guy's good. He's actually ultra conditioned and very pleasing. Maybe a little flat in some shots, but from the back. What's his name? What's this guy's name now on the screen for you guys? This was Zerko Pechkov. Oh wait. Oh no, this is Jonathan Moreno. So they did him in reverse order. So it's meant to be Jonathan Moreno before German Pasta. Okay, so the guy on screen now. On screen now. Guy on screen now is Jonathan Moreno, and now we have Zerko Petkov from Bulgaria, and I'll show you some photos of him in just a moment. He's very, very impressive. I believe he tore his adductor or hamstring at a contest a couple of weeks ago. I'm very excited to see what he looks like from the back, because there might be a little bit of fluid there. Is that a tear there, or is that just the top of a hamstring? I mean, he's not holding copious amounts of fluid. I don't know. He did put his left leg back, though, which is rare from a lot of competitors. So maybe that's because his right adductor tore. Oh, no, he's going down into the leaning positions. This is a guy that injured himself doing that. He went right down. Surprised with that. So whatever he tore or strained, that guy, Jonathan Moreno. Is it Jonathan? Yeah. Oh no, this is Valentin Petrov. There was Petkov. Petkov was the last one, and Petrov, both from Bulgaria. Now we've got Eric Rabe from Germany. This guy looks good. Eric Rabe looks nice. I will get to your comment soon. Just trying to cover this classic physique and trying to get all the names. I'll get one more screen capture from him and then I'll get back to your comments. So I've got these screen captures up and everything at the same time. Oh, this guy's very conditioned. Great back double. Wow. Alright. Oops. What's going on here? This guy looks really good. Really conditioned too, like the glutes and just very dry. Very, very dry. That's Eric Rabe. Great back double bicep. He'll be a contender. Okay, let me get to some of your comments. I see you guys are banging them in there. How many of you are still in here? Over 300 of you. Shout out to you all. Oh, the guy on stage now, another good competitor. Sorry, just let me get this guy. We've got Emanuele Ricotti from Italy. This guy's a good classic physique guy. See, this guy competed actually quite a few times. I'll show you guys a photo of him. I don't know if he's quite at the level of the guy we've got on screen now, but let's see him from the back. I'll just get one screenshot from the back. But very good. Oh yeah, he looks good from the back. A little shaky, but gets better as he's holding it. Very good from the back. Sometimes some of these guys are in ultra great condition, so they can just flatten a little bit. We forget that classic physique guys can be a little flat and not have the same level of pop. But yeah, I mean, this guy's got striations everywhere. Great shape as well when you see him actually hit the shots. He looks really good. He'll be up there in first call out, I think, Emanuele Ricotti. Alright. Please be an average competitor. So I can just get to get to these updates here. Thank you again, Zionic. Hernia hurts Sergey. I'm a hernia sympathizer because I've got one myself right now. Some said torn biceps. On which guy? What time is Classic, please? Classic is on right now. El Mexico. Where are we in the competition? Okay, so we're at the prejudging right now, and I think it goes prejudging straight into finals. I'm assuming they'll have like a 5-minute break or something because it's all just one show. So we're at we've gone through the open prejudging. We went through first bikini, then we went to open prejudging, then we went to classic prejudging, which is what we're at right now. So the next one will be bikini finals, which will be very quick, and then the next one will be open finals after that. So we've only got after this bikini finals, then open finals, then back to classic finals, and it's moving pretty steadily, I think. Well, it's gone for a while actually, but it's not like it's dragged. It's only 3 divisions too, so there are some shredded guys in this lineup. I think we're pretty much at the end of the individuals for the classic guys, and we're about to have the call-outs as well. And then we're done for classic. We're done for prejudging all up, and then we'll be straight into finals. So don't go anywhere, because I think the men won't be too far away. Who wins classic? Man, this is It's too tough. It's too tough until I see him together. This Eric Rabe guy was very, very good, which is this guy. That's ultra conditioned. New IFBB Pro from France. Up next. Zuhir Ramadan. That's what it sounded like. French crowd goes crazy. But yeah, this guy's very good as well. It just depends how they look in the lineup. Oh, this guy looks good. Nice round muscle bellies. I think in classic, like you got German pasta. I think he's just not, doesn't flow perfect. The muscle bellies aren't round. Like it's not a classic look. I hope they go for the more classic looks rather than just all out, hey, most conditioned, biggest guy wins, you know. It's not bodybuilding. I hope they emphasize the classic criteria. This is the new pro. Mamoli wins. Yeah, that was, which one was that again? Going through the names. Mamoli. Was that Eric Rabe there? And Mamoli was, yeah, I remember Mamoli was, this guy, yeah. Very good. Was that Mamoli or was that Rabe? That's Mamoli. I'm getting confused, so let me go to the list again. Mamoli, Andrea Mamoli was before, but he came out after. I think you're right, because I was very impressed with Mamoli. I'm getting confused which is which. Yeah, 100% Todd says, classic guys have gotten so much better in 9 years it's been around. Yeah, it's crazy. Also, not to mention, Leo is a classic physique pro as well. Yeah, I showed Petro and showing Mamoli. Yeah, it's because they were out of order, unfortunately. Mamoli is good, though. How's Stephane looking on stage? He's 56th. He looks pretty good. I wouldn't say he looks bad. I mean, he's got good conditioning. In a few shots, he looks a little undersized. But I wouldn't complain if Stephane was in the top 4, which is surprising because normally they will favour the hometown guys, if anything. Jakob. Andrea. First call out. German. Valentin. Oh, it's a big first call out. What's Mamoli's first name? Andrea Mamoli. Big old first call out. Can you help me with which one Mamoli is for sure? Leo, once I put this call out up. I want to make sure I get this right. I think I know which one it is, but I need some assistance here. Oh, some good guys in this lineup. Just gonna wait till they move them around a bit. Yeah, and some guys are way shorter than they look like individually when they come out. They're much shorter than that, so. Mamoli got moved out, actually. He's second. That is Mamoli. Yeah, I know who Mamoli is. I didn't show him on the screen before. I know which one he is. He's second on the right, I believe. Let me pull this up. Tell me if I'm right by saying it's the second guy on the right, please. I hope. Is that Mamoli here? Here. German pastor got moved to the outside, and because he went to instantly move to the middle when I mentioned his name, and then he pointed to the outside, like, you sure? He does not look happy. He's standing with his hands on his hips on the outside there. Because German pastor's done well in shows before, but I think it's just the standard going up. Oh, Mamoli's. Oh, yeah, that's Mamoli. Yeah, my bad. That's Mamoli. Yeah, of course it is. Not the other guy. Is it? Mamoli's in the middle here. Is this one... Wait, is this one Mamoli? Front double bicep that I'm putting my mouse on right now? This guy? See the middle there? Yeah. Center left. Okay, this... I got Mamoli so wrong, I apologize. This guy's Mamoli. No, the one on the left is Mamoli. Okay, thank you so much. I got that so freaking confused. I was thinking, this was Mamoli. Yeah, Mamoli looks really good. He's the one that they freaked out at when he came out. The other guy, what's the other guy in the middle? What's the guy that I had my thing on? We are all Mamoli. Mamoli's got to win it. He's everyone in this show at this point. Let me show you. Ricotti, thank you, Ricotti. Yeah, Ricotti's back double looks crazy. And the way he's hitting it's perfect for the lighting too. He's not getting shadowed there, which definitely does help. Because look at, I think this is Eriya's back here. I've moved someone else into the middle now. First competitor that came out on stage. The guy I couldn't tell if he's French or Austrian because there's someone missing from the lineup. Ricotti's in the middle. This is a good one. We'll get a more refined... Jeez, there's some conditioning on these guys. The guy second on the right just pulled back into a back double. So crazy. His conditioning level. The guy second on the right, from the back. Look at this. Like, and in motion, that was crazy. That conditioning. Doesn't flow perfect from the front. Maybe a little flat in some ways. Brandon didn't show up. Yeah, Brandon Harding did not show up. Good point. Rabe's ass is too big. Yeah, it's very, very big. He just did a turning bicep shot. And his glute was like popping off. Super conditioned though. Someone said no screenshots from Amir Mayer. I'm not sure. I'd have to go through the line. I think I missed him in the individuals. So what we're doing with the call-outs in this show, they're moving, at least in the prejudging, to get the idea of where they want to put the guys. They're normally putting it back the top group of guys, so like the middle 4 guys, and then moving the other 4 guys all into the middle, you know. In Mamoli, you should stress the A. Mamoli. Mamoli. Like that. Mamoli. I mean, I can do that. Where's Mamoli from? Let's make sure we get this right. I think maybe a couple competitors did show up for this classic. Where's Mamoli? Yeah, Andrea Mamoli. Yeah, he's Italian. Andrea Mamoli. Leo says, Xavier, he said, you'll do a show once you got your shit sorted, your crazy shit sorted, and I'll prep you. Oh, man, I'm a control freak. I don't know. We'll see. Possibly. Adrian, can you please shut up? Okay, catch you, Adrian. You got in timeout, buddy. I will say Mamoli as many times as I want. There's my illustrator. Let me put user in timeout. Andrea Mamoli. El Makiko says, ciao. Ciao. I've heard this background music a while now. Is it too much? Is it annoying? Is it too loud? I know some people like it. Come on, say Mamoli like 10 times more just annoying. Mamoli! Andrea Mamoli. Let's just piss. I'll start to piss everyone off. I won't do it too much. But that's a good point. No, it's alright, yeah. We don't mind that little bit of background music. Just fills the silence a little bit sometimes. I was going to do my hair when I woke up for the stream, but I bailed on that. I bailed on that idea. Okay, we've got the next group of guys out. So this is like the third call out. Quite a big one. We're nearly done for Classic, and I'll take a small little old break then. Small little break. Where I'll just keep some screen captures up on the screen, and I'll just scroll through a few of them, and I'll pop back in while I'm having a break. So don't go anywhere when I do have a break. Xavier, you remind me of Seinfeld when you do the voice, if you remember that episode. The voice, hello, la la la. For those who don't know Seinfeld, that won't make any sense. Hello. It's when his girlfriend's belly button was like, apparently had a voice and all that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you know the Donald Pump. You know Seinfeld. No names, Xavier? No names? No more screenshots for the classic callouts? Yes, I will have some. Sorry, I just haven't changed them as yet. Got the third callout on now, currently. So let me just... Still some good guys in this callout. This is the new pro card winner here. There's the back shots. These classic guys, they have just ultra shredded backs. Compared to open, that is a clear difference. Now, you do get some shredded backs in the open, don't get me wrong, but you get a lot of backs that aren't as conditioned, and in the classic, they are shredded. Seinfeld references are unk status. This stream is making me thirsty. I think we're 2 hours and 1 minute in this stream so far. 249 of you guys still live, going strong in this one. Let me know if you guys have seen any ads. I just played one just then, just to see if it actually works. I don't know if it will or not. I'm Unk Boomer, etc. I watched Seinfeld when I lived in Melbourne, Australia. It was on one of the channels there, and I absolutely loved it. I actually bought the Seinfeld box set. I just subscribed, yeah. Fellow Seinfeld fan. We've got to stick together. You thought you already were subscribed. It's like that. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this now, we've got the Olympia coming up. 2 weeks. I'm basically going to live on a live stream for that weekend prior to the show, all that sort of stuff. We're going to have a load of stuff coming out. I need someone to coach me. BT Dusty. Me or Leo. Me or Leo could do it. Actually, I haven't been coaching for a while, but I do actually sort of want to get back into it. Yeah, I just saw ads when I first clicked over, and I think I seen 1 cent. Okay. I didn't put it on to bang the ads in. I put it on like a low, I think it was. So there shouldn't be too many ads for you guys. As I'm getting back into this. I might put moderate on for the Olympia. I know some people will have those ads pumping out non-stop, but I don't want to do too many. When it's low in action, I'll more just add my manual ones. I think you can still put in manual ads, but I'd rather just chuck them in when there's less action happening for you guys. Content is crazy already. Some days we have 4 to 5 bodybuilders putting out videos at the same time. Yeah, exactly. I got a lot of stuff on the way. As Leo said earlier, I had some crazy shit going on. There's actually an article just come out. Actually, I encourage you guys. I'm going to put the link in the description. Let me find it here. And you can actually find out about my crazy life. There's a new article that's come out where I expose some stuff on a New Zealand website, which is where my ex is from originally. I'm going to put the link in the description. I encourage you guys to go and check this out. There you go. You can have a look at that. And you can see there, ex-partner, despicable Kiwi cancer scammer speaks out after she jailed. Yeah, ex-partner, that's me. So, you're actually my favorite bodybuilder, YouTuber. Don't tell Dylan, he's a jealous girl. I love that so much. Thank you. I much appreciate it, man. Nah, I love Dylan. Dylan's a good dude. We've got the last call out up now. We've got our man, what's his name again? What is it? Mamoli's in the middle with our guy. I don't think Mamoli's not winning the back double. That's a big shot because we've got, who's the other guy? We have Ricotti Emmanuel Ricotti in the middle. Trying to concentrate on some of these other shots. He didn't look quite as crisp on his own in some of the shots. Ricotti only hits the vacuum as an ab pose. That's interesting. I don't like that. But I think also the two top guys actually did that. Yeah, it's Ricotti or Mamoli, that's for sure. I'd have to go through the screen captures a little bit more. Rabe was in there as well. Rabe. So this is your top 4 here. This is so great. Let's go to the top 4. So only got a few shots here. I'd say Mamoli's winning that. So New Tech have put up some money and it's gone up to $9,000, I think. Ab shot. They said they're taking a short break now. Look at that. That favorite classic shot, I'd probably... Is that Mamoli? Mamoli looks very good in motion here. I might have Ricotti on that one, but that's a screen capture. I think in the actual motion, I think it's actually pretty damn close on that one. They are actually friends, same team, same coach. You're talking about the top 2 in this contest? That's awesome. Thank you very much for that info. El Mahico. Rio Pro coverage. Fabian Junio competing. Is that today? I might have a little look actually, a little squiz, a little gander, you might say. I'm going to check for some HD footage of the Open guys. Not HD footage, HD photos of the Open guys to see if there's anything out right now. All I'm seeing right now is updates of Brett the Butcher Wilkin. Seeing a little Quinton arrive there, bit of a check-in. Nathan Diasha training. Am I seeing anything so far? Oh, AJ Kelly Roberts put up... He's actually there in person. He's put up some video. Let me share my screen with you guys. I'm going to share my screen and show you whatever I can find. I think AJ Kelly Roberts actually posting a fair bit from this one, so I'm going to have to just remove that for a second. Let me just share my screen. Where do we want to share? Oh, wait, I'll quickly... look at this. That's my article. Partner of despicable Kiwi cancer scammer speaks out after she is jailed. I did interview this guy, Chris Marinier, on stuff.co.nz. I think we've got over 250,000 followers on IG. Quite big website there. So go check it out. I think it's going to be on 60 Minutes and stuff like that eventually. So there's my ex-partner. And there's me. There I am. With that absolute monster of a thing. Where's the other photos? There's some crazy shit. There's some crazy stories around this. There's me. Smashing my face full of food. Anyway, you guys probably don't care too much about this, but check out that article. I posted a link in the description before. Some crazy, crazy shit, and there's a lot more crazy shit to come out of this as well. So anyway, check that out when you get a chance. I need to stop sharing that for 1 second. Let me share what you guys are here for. Here we go. Was the juice worth the squeeze? Well, actually, the juice was worth the squeeze because I had 2 amazing children. 2 of the finest, actually. The finest. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have them with me right now, but I will. So you see some AJ Kelly Robert action here. Can we zoom in a little bit more than that? Obviously not the best of quality. Yeah, it's probably not better than what we're getting right now. Let me see how it comes out on the screen. So it's courtesy of AJ Kelly Robert. At least you've seen some footage there. Oh no, it's not terrible. Hassan has to stop, someone's saying. Stephane coach a few people. Yeah, it definitely does. Stefan Kinzel. Hassan is fucking massive. He is fucking massive. It's funny because sometimes when I looked at him individually, I was like, no chance. I'll check out the Rio Pro later as well, by the way. See what's happening with the Rio Pro. don't know if that's gone through all the shots. I haven't been paying attention too much because I obviously watched the stream myself. And this is not the stream. This is obviously courtesy of AJ Kelly Robert. Go check him out on IG. Just let it go through these ones and get to the most muscular. I'm not sure where I started this video, but at least let you guys see a little bit of it. Then I'll go to AJ's story. He might have some better quality stuff as well. So let's go to it. AJ is just such a bodybuilding fan. I love it. It's a message from Quinton Beastwood. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Oh. There's Theo Legeruier. See, good crowd there. Good crowd. I love to see it, actually. I love to see it. Yeah, this girl was awesome. I was impressed with that girl. I love how enthusiastic AJ is. He's like, look at the arms, look at the veins. This is fantastic. What do I see from his competitors, eh? Let me know if that's a good AJ Kelly Robert impersonation. That's the top 4. I'll just quickly show you. Oh, we got the open guys. We got the open guys here. Stephane, Matala, Hassan, Mostafa. So I think AJ might be there. Hassan's back looks crazy there, see? I don't know if this is footage from a show or if he's just... I'm not sure. See, look at AJ. Look at AJ. Look at Hassan when he turns there. Is that better zoomed in? Let me know in the comments. Sounded just like AJ. Ah, yeah. That sounds pretty good, right, man? This guy was pretty good. I didn't give this guy the credit he deserves. Pretty damn impressive. Nick Bostock. There we go. There's Tim Budesheim. Courtesy of AJ Kelly Robert on IG. This is Roberto Buemo. Very good. Shout out AJ Kelly Robert. There's Quinton. So you can see the quality there. I think Quinton flattened a little bit during prejudging. Yeah. Hassan probably has some of the best body parts in the entire IFBB. Too bad the midsection is probably the worst. I don't know if it's the worst, but it's not the best. I'm just going to show this for a second, and then I'm going to... I might even just let it run through AJ Kelly Robert's story while I'm getting some food. There's James Hollingshead there. The colour of this is a bit harsh. I don't think quite look like this on the stream. See, the side tricep's pretty good there. It's like, I just would love to know what that looks like in person. I mean, he's very sharp. You can see the conditioning there. Back double's super impressive. Just the shredded, like that is such a shredded back double. James is one of those guys challenging the classic guys in that condition for a back double. There's Stephane Matala for you guys. I'm just going to take a quick break in a second, but I want to show you guys a bit of this, courtesy of AJ Kelly Robert. Thank you so much. It's obviously from iPhone vote changes the conditioning level somewhat, I guess. Oh, this is... AJ's taking this off the stream. See the call-outs there. That was sort of a top 2, and then it changed to... they moved in Sergey. But yeah, when they removed those guys, they had this top 2 from... Well, the bottom 2, actually, from the first call-out. The way I have it now is I'll probably have Stephane 5th and then James 6th, I'd say. Tim Budesheim 7th. Top 4, I'd have Quinton Eriya winning. I would have 2nd place, Quinton Eriya winning. 2nd place to Sergey Danilov. 3rd place, I think it's probably going to go to Hassan Mostafa. And 4th place, I'd say Roberto Guillermo. There's Hassan. A little bit blurry on this one. See what people have voted. Q or Hassan. But then it was actually changed and moved in Danilov. Sergey Danilov. You can see there. Front lat spread's not his strongest shot. James' back looks smaller and narrower. Will Hollingshead be able to scope? If it sounds like he has come in flat. Yeah, I think he's definitely come in flat. No, dude, terrible AJ impression, but had a good laugh. Soul. Hey, it's pretty good here, huh? The conditioning of these guys, wow. No, I can't do it. I can't do it right now. I just try to go at the end. But yeah. He's looking pretty good. I like the conditioning, eh, Giles? Can't do it. I can't do it. Dr. Psycho says Tim. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to take a quick little break. I see the judge is still talking. I'll show you a screen capture of what it looks like on the screen right now so we can get a... I'm going to keep an eye on this as well so we don't miss anything. Even the bikini, I don't want to miss much of it. I don't know why, but I don't. So stick around here. I'm going to have all the coverage coming at you. Coming right at your face. No, we got the bikini coming up next. AJ's into the vodka. Pouring one out for Quinton. Then you got some of the classic guys there as well. But guys, I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to put something else up on the screen right now. Just one of the screen captures or something like that. And then I'll cycle through them and I might put that footage back up that AJ put up as well. Who's on stage right now? No one. They're having a little break. Xavier's on 9 meals a day diet. I wish. I'm on not enough for meals a day diet. But yeah, I'll take a quick little break. I'll put something else up on the screen for a second. Give me one momento there. I'll show you guys what's on the screen right now so you can at least see what's happening. Not what's on there right now. That's the top 4 of the classic. That's what's on the screen right now. I'm going to put up a little banner saying back in 5 to 10 minutes. Break. I'm just going to put host back in 5 minutes. Oh, wait. This is a good one. Back in 5 minutes. It might be 5 to 10. I'm just going to see basically when they all come back. All the judges are all sort of sitting around talking now on the stage and everything looks very relaxed. People standing around. So I'm assuming they're at least 5 minutes away. So anyway, guys. Okay. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you all. And stick around as well. Don't go away. And if you do, come back very damn soon because you will miss out otherwise. Anyway, guys. Catch you soon. What's up, guys? I thought I'd just update you. They said they're going to be starting again in 5 minutes. I'm just getting in a meal right now. We will be back with you in 5 minutes, apparently. That is the stage right now, as you can see on the screen. It looks basically the same as that. There's a few people standing around, a few people standing on stage talking. So they'll probably be 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as it goes live again. I've got it playing in my AirPods as I'm eating, walking around, doing things, eating, all that stuff. So anyway, be back in 5 minutes, guys. Stick around. We will have the finals. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, let me just go eat my meal, and I'll be back in 5. If I can figure out how to remove myself from the stage here. Just finishing my meal, fam. Just getting in my chicken, rice, and beans. I know Donald Pump said I was having chicken, rice, and broccoli. Wrong. Chicken, rice. Wait, let me I can probably show you. The green beans will probably go into the green screen. That's the remainder of my meal. Yeah, the green beans are disappearing into the green screen. You literally see through them. Because green on green. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Let me just finish this meal off. Finals is about to begin. And I appreciate you guys sticking around. Give me just a couple of minutes to smash the rest of this down. Get some indigestion, because I'm going to smash it too quick. And then I'll be back. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. So they're just giving away the awards for the bikini. They're doing no walkouts, no anything. It's just straight to awards, which makes sense. So I'll just give you a top 3 here for the bikini. I'll share a screen capture. Eriya, according to the MC from Spain. So it's going to go, this is bikini done. The bikini finals is like done in an instant, basically. Second place to Italy. Patrizia Vaccaro. We'll get another screen capture for you guys. Anna Setlak, the tall blonde one that you guys were talking about. Someone said she looks Amazonian, I think. She ended up winning. I don't even think she was in the middle, particularly. I thought it was the second and third place finishes. I thought it was going to be one of those girls, but just by the call-outs. But maybe she was in the middle. I can't remember now. There you go. There's your top 5 there. This girl had an awesome physique as well. Really liked her physique. I mean, they all do, but she was a little bit more shredded, maybe a little bit more cap dealt. Maybe they thought that was a bit too much. So open is going to be straight after this. I was not expecting that to be that quick. Anna Setlak was the winner. I'm just going to mute myself for 1 second while I eat this little bit of food. Open is about to come out. So they're probably just filing these bikini competitors off stage now. Just going to take a couple of mouthfuls. Just give me 1 second. So, actually, are they doing classic or open now? She just said the classic physique class is coming out. She looks confused though. Why would they bring out classic first? We're just asking questions. Classic is about to come out, I think. Or is it open? Lots of confusion about who's about to come out. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is coming out first. So Muhammad Ali is competing. Ah, it was Muhammad Ali. Maybe a French competitor didn't make it up there. Let me get a screen capture of Muhammad Ali. They haven't specified whether it's the top 10 or anything. Posing, because she said, is it going to be number this? Is it going to be number that? But Muhammad Ali was competitor number 1. So I don't know if we're going to have all the posing routines. Some. Top 5. Top 4. I don't know. This guy's a little bit shorter. Great physique though, from Muhammad Ali. And I won't stop saying his name either. Get one more screen capture of this guy. Very nice physique, pose as well. Very impressive. Good conditioning from the back too. Someone said this guy was previously known as Cassius Clay. Great physique, honestly. My opinion on Steve Reeves. Yeah, great biceps. Steve Reeves. Oh no, Steve Reeves was the Superman, right? One from back in the one. It's got the pose like that. An icon? I don't know. Just looking at a few of your guys' comments. Classic doesn't even judge finals, so why compare them? That's the thing. That's the thing. Why? I don't know why. It's like, I don't know if it's written into the rules that they only judge one, but they only judge, I think, the open men. Prejudging and finals. No, the silver era bodybuilder who inspired Arnold. Yeah. Oh yeah, Christopher Reeves. Yeah, fuck me. I know who you're talking about. The guy who literally has that pose and he has his arms out to the side. Steve Reeves. Yeah, I know who Steve Reeves is. Just get a screen capture. I just had, for some reason I decided to have hot sauce when I'm doing a stream on my meal right before. Which obviously will make my nose run. Someone said the judges are lazy. That's literally the reason. Yeah, I mean, there's so many classes now. If you're a judge, would you be like, I really want to judge all of these for so long? And I don't get paid enough either. Is it late? Where? Oh, wrong one. I highlighted it. Is it late where Xavier is? It is 6 a.m. So I'm wrecked a little bit. BT Dusty Todd says, personally think Hassan will only get worse from here, even if he does get another coach. Ooh. The IFBB and Olympia need reformation in a big way. What do you mean? Reformation, exactly. Don't let the hot sauce fry my brain. Yeah, right. My nose is literally running, so I'm going to just get a couple screen captures of this guy, and then I'm just going to have to go blow my nose. So on stage now we have, what's his name? Let me go to the competitors list. Give me 1 second. Andrea Mamole. From Italy, obviously. Great physique. Another great poser. Awesome routine. I appreciate these guys that can like pose well. Yeah, Mamoli looks great. Definitely a contender for the win. Sorry about these guys. This guy looked really good as well. I can't remember what this guy's name was. Needed maybe a little bit of work on this guy's posing. And this is Mamoli here. Just the way he flows between his poses is awesome. Oh, awesome ending to the routine as well. He's not doing the splits, but he's got one leg really low and he's leaning. Looks cool. All right, I'm just going to grab tissue quickly. Be back in 1 second. Is that Kolinek? Kolinek, the guy before? Let me just have a look at the list. Yeah, Kolinek, yeah. Jakob Kolinek. And we had Mamoli. Is this Jonathan Marino, is it? Oh no, it's a German pastor out now. I don't think German pastor was very happy with his call-outs. I think he's probably hoping to get the win, or I think he's competed at the Olympia before. So that means he's won a show and he's sort of on the outside of the first call-out, so I think he was disappointed. There's German pasta. I'm just going to grab a quick tissue, guys. My nose is about to run down my face. Not too many of you in the live right now. Make sure you like it and get around it, because we have the Open coming up very soon. It's straight after this, and I don't think they're doing all the routines. They're doing like 5 to 10 of the classic routines, I'm guessing, so... Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'll just grab a quick tissue, and I mean literally like, give me 30 seconds. Shibeto Petkov. Obviously the guy with the crazy shredded back. He's coming out now. Just watching his posing routine now. Petkov, I believe this is. There's two guys with very similar last names. Like, there's one Petrov and Petkov. I believe this guy's from Belgium, or is it Bulgaria? I know, but it's not the same thing. I want to get a shot of his back double. I'll pull him up in just a second. Not the best poser. A little stiff, I'd say, in his posing. But very shredded. Hits the mandatories, I think, pretty well overall. Which is the main thing, really. Because I don't, as far as I know, judge the posing routine. That quarter turn's crazy there. You can just see the conditioning, look at that. Super shredded. Mamma mia. The women get all the good genetics. Donald Pump said, remember the Italians have it harder to diet. No bread, no pasta. Some guys diet with pasta. And bread, even. I think a lot of guys could diet with bread and pasta and meal preps, to be honest. Bulgaria he's from. Not Belgium. Bulgaria. Saying, Road to Platon says, is every guy still in competition? How does it work? Oh, this guy has no music. So his music mustn't be working. So he's literally posing to nothing. He did have music last time because he did his routine and tried to do the splits. My mid-rolls are working, by the way. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. So, yeah, the way it works is they whittle down the top group of guys down to, I think, 10 guys. But it's different in every show. There's not a standardized way in the IFBB, which I think, for me, is like a little weird. Am I from Hassan's country? No. He's from Egypt. I'm from Australia. Very different. Hassan is effing huge and his conditioning is good. I have him in first place. While this is up on the screen, I'm going to go to the next screen capture as well. This is Shibetsko Petkov. So this guy's from Bulgaria as well. Alright, let me have a look on IG to see if there's any high quality, any high quality stuff out there by any photographers, videographers, or anything like that. Fingers crossed. I believe it's Eriya that's on stage right now. Super conditioned, this guy. He looks like he's a top sort of 4 guy as well. I think he was in that final 4 call out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Eriya was. Seems to pose decent. Didn't open up his chest when he did that sort of like a shot to the side. Yeah, poses pretty well. Nice twisting back shot on him. Very developed glutes, as Overcome Cast said earlier. Sorry, I've got coughs, guys. Hot sauce killed me. This is Eriya. Look at that twisting back shot. That's awesome. Crazy back double. Yeah, great posing routine. Most of these guys in the classic physique are so good at posing. Like the base level of posing, like if you don't pose to a certain level, it really sort of stands out. So I like that. I'm not seeing a crazy amount of photos or anything out. Oh, here I found one of Stephane Matala, which I can go to. Let me... Kolya Kostopoulos says, I think if Quinton wins, it's an absolute gift. He looks so soft and watery. I have Sergey unbiased. The music, oh, this guy's on stage. The music hasn't started. Music started now, but I don't know if it's his routine. Hopefully it's his music. It's one of the contenders, probably the favourite to win this one, actually. When will the results appear? The results are, well, the results for the Classic or the Open? Results for the Classic will be very soon after these posing routines. I don't even think they'll have a confirmation round because they didn't for the Bikini. So Bikini just went straight into results at finals. That's all they did. We're up to a Classic Physique at the finals, and we've only got Open to come after this. So we're at the finals of the Classic Physique, and next is Open. You've joined at the right time. So if you have joined, don't go anywhere because that's probably the time you want to join. So BT Dusty says, no offense to the other guys in the top 4, but Quinton got this hands down. They just don't have the physique outside of Hassan, but he's past his prime. So on stage now, I'll just show a screen capture of this guy. Just give me one moment. I'll probably never have a physique. Yeah, that's... I mean, compared to like Quinton and the the potential there, yeah. He's not going to have the physique there. Emmanuel Ricotti is who's on the screen right there. One of the contenders to win. His back double biceps, phenomenal. Some really good shots. He reminds me actually of, who was the Classic Physique guy who I thought should have won the first Classic Physique Olympia? What was his name? Why am I forgetting it now? He has a very similar sort of physique to him. Probably better though. Yeah, it's just the hand they dealt, 100%. I feel like Lewis Breed could have won this show. Kenson from EP09 was just messaging me before. And I'm just messaging him now. Because I said, I think Lewis Breed, you know, would have or could have won this. And he said, shit, man, you're right. I said, like, crazy to think. I said, I feel for him because he's obviously sick. And Kenton said, yeah, me too. And he's going to ask him after this to see if Lewis does feel like he could have won this. But yeah, this is Emmanuel Ricotti, who's seeing on your screen now. Arash Rabar. Thank you so much. Arash Rabar was one of the guys, or was the guy that I was thinking of, who could have won the first Classic Physique Olympia. This potential winner of this show has a little bit of an Arash Rabar look to him. But to be honest, probably better at this point, because Classic Physique has gotten so much better. What did Max Johnson got ranked? Max Johnson. Who the hell was Max Johnson? No offense. In the Open? Don't know him. Is Stephane out yet? Yeah, Stephane's been on. Let me bring up a video of Stephane that someone's put up. It's actually by the promoters of this show. So Tsunami Nutrition France. Sponsors, rather. Stop that screen share for a second. Okay, I think we're on our last competitor for the Classic Physique. So we're nearing the Open. Oh wait, did I just share that again? Oh my god, I was meant to share something else. Share screen. There's Stephane Matala. Probably a bit too far zoomed in. What do you guys think of Stephane Matala there? When will the results of the Open be out? So we're going to have the routines of the Open guys after the routines of the Classic. So bring the Classic guys back out. All the individuals are done. So we've got 10 competitors coming back out on stage. So I don't know if it's just going to be posed down in results, just results. I don't know how it's going to work. Just waiting to see what they say. Yes, okay, we're giving out awards for Classic and we have Open up straight after that. Hell yeah. This show's been run pretty well overall. 5th place is German Pastor. He'll probably be disappointed with this one. I'll bring up some photos of that very soon. Muhammad Ali from Austria gets 4th place. Muhammad Ali is such an epic name to have. Legeruier. Legeruier? Alone Stephane looks majestic, but when he was in the lineup, I was shocked at how small he looked compared. 2nd place in the Classic is coming up. Emmanuel Ricciotti places 2nd. Over Comcast, Leo was right. Emmanuel Ricciotti 2nd. Andrea Mamoli from Italy wins the Classic Physique. He looks awesome. I'll bring up some photos for you guys in just a minute. But what you're seeing on your screen now is Stephane Matala from the Prejudging. We have finals coming up in just a moment. Now let me share. There's your 2nd place finisher. Let me show you guys the top 5. That's your winner there, Mamoli. There's Emmanuel Ricciotti, Legeruier. Okay, so after they gave the results, I said I want a pose down, so we're doing a 60-second pose down. So 60-second pose down. I did that out of order, but I'm glad we're doing a pose down for fans. Do you guys feel like there's too many Classic Physique shows to where it lowers the standard a little bit? Like, good standard here, like the top guys, but I would like to see like the guy who gets 5th get 10th in a show like this, maybe. Like where you've got some real heavy hitters in these shows. I don't know. But you don't see many of the heavy hitters because the shows are so spread out. I just think we should have less pros and less... There's still some good guys here, don't get me wrong. Some very good guys here. Mamoli deserved it. Mamoli. Sorry, I'll stop. Mamma mia. They're trying to get the winners to come back out, but a lot of them don't speak English. So they want a top 5 photo. It was ridiculous. I did a photo with the sponsors, did a pose down, and they're going back for more photos. They sort of butchered that a little bit. I think I know all these guys' names, actually. Let me go back to... We go front double biceps. So from left to right, we've got Muhammad Ali, who placed in 4th or 5th there. We've got Emmanuel Ricotti. We've got Mamole, who won the show here. What's his last name? What's Mamole's last name? Mamole, Andrea Mamole. Mamole. And then we have, who's the next guy there? Got, is it Eric Gabe? And then we've got German Pasta just here on the far right. Oh, we have a super chat. First super chat of the finals. Let me open that up. From BT Dusty Todd, the clear MVP of the chat. Also, we had some great other contributors as well. Thank you all for commenting. Dominic Pump, all of you guys. Remember, we argue that there are too many qualified pros for the Olympia. Now the rules fix that, I believe. It fixes it to an extent. But I'm not talking about the Olympia. I'm talking about standard shows. I'd like these shows to be more stacked. Because if we had less classic shows, we've got like, what, 60 classic shows a year? More than one a weekend? So this weekend there's probably 3 classic shows or something. And it's like, it's crazy. Because if we didn't have so many classic shows, then these competitors would be condensed in to competing at the same show. So like this classic show might have another 4 or 1 big dog doing it. You know, you might have a, I don't know. Okay, Open men are coming out now. Confirmation round of the Open. Okay. Roman. Tim Budesheim. Roberto. Oh, thank you, my man. Another one. Sergey's coming out. Quinton. I assume this is top 10. Stephane Matala. Hassan Mostafa. They're not coming out. I don't know why they're not coming out. They're saying Stephane, Hassan. Oh my god, they're butchering this show. I was saying it was run pretty well. Anyway, getting to BT Dusty, Todd, if they wanted better quality, they wouldn't give out as many pro cards. Exactly, I completely agree. There shouldn't be so many pro cards given out. So Roman coming out. So, Tim Budesheim. So they're doing the second call out first. James Hollingshead. Tivol, I think. Stephane Matala. And Dominic. Yeah, we're going to have a final 4 call out. So this is going to be your group that's going to be 5th to 10th. I wonder, because obviously Stephane was one of the favourites coming into this show. Stephane versus James for that final top 5 placing. Get a screen capture up in just a second. But let me know, do you guys think there should be less pro cards? Not even necessarily for Open, but some of these other classes, I think but it's such a lure, and I feel like the IFBB just gave up the pro cards too easily. Stephane, I think Stephane might be beating James here. Let me know what you guys think, pose by pose, between Stephane and James Hollingshead. Back double of Stephane is not bad at all. And James, it's probably one of his stronger shots now. James looks pretty good on that rear lat. Let me just go through those shots. There's a back double there. Oh, James is looking a lot better right now. The side tricep looks really good on James. He just tightened the abs a bit more after I took the screen capture too. I think James has actually gotten better, which is unfortunate. He's definitely better here at the finals, I think. Which is crazy because it was not long ago at all. See, look at James's side tricep there. It's a lot better. I wonder if for James, if it's nerves a bit, he looks fully here. I don't know what's going on. He looks much better. Thank you again as well, Todd. BT Dusty. Comments. Yeah, James has definitely improved. I wonder if it's like a stress hormone thing. Are we doing another call out? Oh no, of course they are. This is the last call out, yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking. See, James looks a lot better here, that's for sure, but I still think probably Stephane. Stephane's beating him on prejudging, I think, and finals probably still. But James looked a lot better just then on stage. He does look improved, yeah. I wish he came out like this, because it wouldn't have, you know, I think he could have been in that first call out if he came out like this, so. Okay, so we've got Quinton. So last call out, we've got Quinton in the middle with Sergey. Just trying to take it in. Hassan and Roberto's on the outside. I don't know if I'll move them into the middle again. For me, it's clear that I know Quinton was really big on Roberto and said he thought Roberto might be second. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Roberto has quite enough. He's got good shots, but definitely not the muscularity of the two men in the middle. Some very good shots though. Rear lat spread, yeah. You see Hassan start to fall down when you're analysing more, but in a big lineup, you're like, whoa, but I can see him fading here. Camera angle's not to his advantage, but yeah, to me, I think this is between Sergey and Quinton, as I think it should be as well. Oh, I'll show you these shots. This one's, I think Quinton's winning it. Don't get me wrong. Sergey's that more rugged muscle. Sergey looks good though. You can see Quinton's way prettier there. And yeah, you see Quinton's winning the ab and thigh as well. Just too pretty. A really nice small waist. So we're doing a pose down now. But Theo Legeruier say a few things in French, and then he said, pose down. Try to get some screen captures for they hope they don't run off the stage. I want to get these results. I'll get a few screen captures from this. Shout out to the live stream. We had some good quality on this one. I just did it 720p for myself, so I didn't use all of my all of my data. Oh, I'm missing some of Stephane Matala. It's interesting because I think a lot of people would have had Stephane Matala actually beating Urs if they were head to head. based off those photos we're seeing, and we didn't see anything of errors, and it's like, it's crazy to think that how well Urs did. And don't get me wrong, good open debut. Definitely moved up, and it's a pretty good open debut. But I think people were expecting so much. A lot of people said, trust me, Stephane will win. I know there was like Fuad and a few other guys, and it just goes to show, like, some people had Urs predicted to win, and you really can't pick it, you know. We can only have educated guesses. Show you guys what the crowd looks like. Bodybuilders are running up into the crowd, doing that pose down. See, it looks like a good crowd. Everyone's standing up. It's cool. Stephane going to be the next Fabian. Fabian? Which Fabian? Oh, Fabian. I know you're talking about Fabian. What's his name? Did the classic, then did the open show. He did one open show, Puerto Rico Pro, and got like 5th or something. Stephane is super popular here. Obviously a French bodybuilder in France. The crowd's going nuts for him. And they're all just running over to him. Yeah, there's like a million cameras around him. He's like the most popular guy there. Yeah, crowd's going crazy for him. I just took a screen capture. You guys will see it. It's funny. No, not Fabian Mayer. It's the other guy. Fabian... Oh, what's his name? He hasn't competed for a little bit now. And he always says he's like coming back and he's about to compete, and then he doesn't. And then he does do a show. It's like... What's the ranking? I'll go to the ranking. Do you mean the placings, or do you mean the ranking of the... Stephane's on stage with a French flag. Where's my... So you can see Stephane. He's up in there somewhere. You can see him down here. There's Stephane there. And you see everyone is facing him. Every camera, everything around there. Like even the people over here, when there's bodybuilders up on the other side, they're all just looking at Stephane. He is popular as hell. How many of you are in the chat right now? 222. Oh, not many came back for the finals. Son got kids to think about. It's just looking at him pose. It's kind of worrying. Yeah, the amount of muscle and everything. All right, we're about to have the results, guys. Let's go. Oh, wait. We're getting him off stage. So they did a pose down, and now they're taking him off stage to bring them back out one by one for their posing routines. That's so weird, I think, to do comparisons, to do a pose down, and then go back and do your posing routines. I don't know. I feel like they should do the pose down after posing routines. Seems weird to go out in the crowd, get the crowd all hyped up. Like, normally they do that and then go into the results, and I think that's a good way to end it. It's so funny, this MC has no control over the guys on stage. She's like, okay, gentlemen, file off stage. And she has to be like, gentlemen, you have to redo a routine. It's like she's pleading with them. What about tuna fishing? Why has tuna fishing become a thing in my streams? I mentioned it once. Yeah, the IG model guy, Fabian. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Or that's who BT Dusty's talking about. That's wild. Robin Begas is out on stage now. I feel a little bit slighted. I feel like they should have had the routines first. Just a weird order to go in. I don't know. Now we have to sit through 10 posing routines before we get results. It's just, it felt like it was in the wrong order. You told me about tuna fishing when I asked you about sharks in Australia. Since then, it's a thing. Yeah, I'd love to go tuna fishing again, but I just don't think I've got the stomach for it now. That boat going up and down all day in the swell, it's like, oh, deep waters. All right, so we've got the individual posing routines on for the Open Pro Men now. We've got 10 of them. One of them's just about to wrap up. And we've got 9 more, and then we will get the results and we'll be done. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, following along to the Watchalong. Which is funny, because I actually named it a Watchalong. I think everyone calls it a Watchalong now. I think everyone calls it a Watchalong. Watchalong. Just checking a few things there. I'll see if there's any high quality stuff on IG so I can share with you guys. Obviously showed you guys a routine of Stephane before. More the individual posing of him. Let me just update things. Tim Budesheim's coming out now. Mike the Badass is live right now. I don't know if you guys saw he had a little controversy with Urs because Urs predicted him second. Let's see what Mike's saying. Oh, Mike's just training. Checking some stories to see if there's anything out there of note that we need to be paying attention to. Theo could have done well in this show. It's unfortunate. I'm going to go through the stories of NPC Worldwide France, because I know they've put a bunch of stuff up, so we might see some good quality stuff there. Possibly. Actually, we have some video stuff, I think, courtesy of AJ Kelly Robert on IG. Let me have a look here. Alright, let me pull that up. That's German pasta. In the classic physique. Let's go through. Let's get to the Open because that's what we're talking about now. Top 4 USA show classic after prejudging. Ah, that's Anton in there actually. Ah, so this guy compete earlier in the year too. He won a few pro shows. Must be a warm-up for Theo. Maybe an early qualification. There's Hassan Mostafa. Absolutely enormous. Like, that is crazy size. It's funny how it doesn't look near as impressive in the comparisons and stuff. There's Roberto. Showstopper Roberto Buonomo. AJ says he's praying for top 2 for Roberto. Roberto definitely looks very good. He's on stage actually right now. So I'll just go back to Roberto. I'll show you guys the screen capture in a second. Great front lat spread. Look at him individually. He looks so full and so impressive. There's Roberto Buonomo. I think when we see in the lineup, I think that Sergey was a little much for him. But geez, he looks good individually. I'm like, wow. And he does have the better aesthetics than Sergey. You know, based on aesthetics, yeah, I really do like this guy, to be honest. I maybe haven't given him the credit he deserves. He looks good. Sergey Danilov is coming out right now. One of the contenders to win. I don't think he will. I think Quinton will get the W here, but let's see. If Sergey can improve some shots like his front double, get a little more like separation in the quads more than anything. Side chest is huge. Russian bodybuilder, I believe. That sort of hardcore music too. Jeez, his back double's crazy. So that front double, not as impressive, but in motion, he's one of those guys that you know in person. Look at that side chest. It's wild. Still got to see Quint come out for his individual. Back double's huge. Looks a little bit like Tom Prince-esque. You guys know that name from back in the day. On his most muscular, looks down at himself. Oh, crazy crab most muscular. This guy's a freak. If he didn't have that hernia, that'd help a little bit too. He's got a little hernia there. No, it's not too bad actually, to be honest. Quinton Eriya's coming out now. I'm not going to lose my voice, am I? Quinton's coming out right now. Let's bring up screen captures of Quint. Lewis Breed did not compete. Lewis Breed got sick, and I honestly, like, in this lineup, Lewis Breed could have had a chance to win. The way Quinton looks here, actually, like, close up, you're like, oh, he's too aesthetic, he's too pretty, but Lewis Breed, I think, would have been really mixing it up at this show. I love Quinton's physique, though. Like, if I was judging, yeah, I'd have Quinton winning. But I'm trying to go off, like, just the judging criteria we see. Look, Quinton there, he's just so pretty. Just hit a side chest. That's actually one of his strong shots now, side chest. Side triceps a little bit more of a thin shot for him. Side chest looks better. Quinton's gone slightly off to the side of me. Oh, I never move camera now. When Quinton hits his back double properly, it actually looks pretty damn good. I just don't know if he always hits it 100%. Like, it's a very small difference, but can make the shot go from looking like good to great. Or like, you know, from like, on a pro level, like a below average to being like at least on average for being a top guy. You know what I mean? Or a better guy. Like, I think that looks pretty damn nice, you know? Needs a little bit more overall. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know that. When you look at it, it's a nice shot. I don't think this is Quinton's best of the year, but I still think it's a very good package, and it's like, you can see how much more muscle he could add to that physique and just hold it. I know we're just like, yeah, just add more muscle. Like, bro's already huge, obviously, but like, if we're talking about going to a Samson Dowder level, which you could. Shed's coming out now. I'm expecting a few back doubles here from the Shed. He definitely looked better at finals tonight. I think it's when he's more relaxed. He just seems to look better, have more pop. So Quinton's on stage. Well, Quinton just came off stage, and we've got James Hollingshead on stage now. The thing I struggle with is James's side chest used to be one of his strong shots, and now it's just, I just don't think it is. It just doesn't have that granite popping like craziness to it. He definitely looks better tonight. Seems to be the way of James too. He always looks better in the night show. So whether that's a nerves thing or what, and that's very hard to go past. See, that side chest just isn't what it used to be. The rear lat actually looked quite good, really. The rear double looks good. That back double, I love how it's detailed everywhere, head to toe. His rear lat spread looks better tonight. His side tricep was definitely better tonight. I got him on a bad angle though, from the front part of a side tricep. I got a screen capture, but the side tricep though in the lineup, like when it's actually straight on, looks very, very good tonight. They're probably a bit gassed from that. You know, he had a bit of a break as well after the pose down. There's James. That most muscular definitely looked better tonight. If he can sit on that like that, with the abs at least like that, that looks pretty damn good. But not the best James we've seen. I think he pushed a little bit past where he would have been at his best. So I've got another competitor on now. I'm not sure of this guy's name. I missed it just before. I think it was... Let me look at the competitors list. I might be able to get it here. So let me go to the poll. Let's see how many votes there are. There's 855 votes. 59% of you have Quinton Eriya winning. 17% have Hassan Mostafa. 22% have Sergey Danilov. 21% now. Votes jumping in. And 2% have Roberto Guemo. Competitors list. Thibault. It looks like Thibault. Thibault. He said Thibault. Legeruier. Stephane Matala's coming out now. Oh, I didn't realize I was sharing this screen around now. Oh, my bad. I just thought I was sharing the other one. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I thought I was sharing this the whole time. My God. I apologize for that. Stephane Matala's music has not come on yet. Oh. They messed up Stephane's music. So yeah, his music's not working. Then the MC said, the female MC said, Stephane, I want to see your most muscular. And then he went to do one to the crowd. And then she's like, no, to me. And he turned to the side of the stage and then did one. And he's like, thank you. She's like, thank you. It was so random. Yeah, Stephane's not getting to pose to his music, which sucks in front of his French crowd. Good sport about it, though. This guy definitely has charisma. He's definitely popular. It's quite funny. His right bicep is incredibly... Yeah, I know, right? It was so weird. That whole thing was so weird. Sorry I didn't show you guys all the photos of James and stuff, but... See, there he is. He's giving the most muscular tour sideways. Very strange. Stephane, a good sport about all that. But see his bicep over here? It's just like very much like flat when he flexes that front double. Like that one sort of comes up a little bit. This one's just like unusual little. Same, so you can't see any sort of peak or anything. Oh, I think I missed that other one. Hassan is huge. Oh my god, Hassan's music isn't working either. Oh my god, this is... They've put on some music, I don't know if it's his. I imagine it's not his. Hassan, the problem is he poses small as well. Like this pose is fine. Looks huge. But look how small he is. He's just cramped up in that pose looking down at it. Like... and he struggles to get into some shots as well, like the side tricep. Absolute monster though. But he was literally hitting that side tricep like that. That was the shot. Back double looks pretty damn impressive. Like it just pops in the lineup because it's like so big. He just has crazy amounts of muscle. Like, he's a literal ball of muscle. Like, I think, like, don't get me wrong, I would love to see this guy in person. Just to see how thick that muscle is. Like, it's like... He looks freaky, that's for sure. Look at that. See, the legs don't look too badly. You see the cross striations there, so I can see why he thinks he's like on enough. Apparently added 20 pounds. I don't know if that was a move for Hassan. I don't think he needed 20 pounds. Very, very dense though. He's pushed something, surely. Like, you don't just add 20 pounds onto a physique that's super muscular. Hassan versus Rubiel, who'd win? Rubiel easily, unless Rubiel came in off, of course. But yeah. Oh. Considering I thought we was about to get results about 15, 20 minutes ago, I am hanging for results now. I think this might be our last competitor. And then we have results, no pose down, we'll be all good. It's nearly 7 AM here in Australia. Middle East got some freaks, yeah. We certainly do. And I'll be featuring the top fans of this stream at the end of this one as well. So we're giving you guys the top 10 fans of this stream who's like, I guess, commented the most, who's interacted the most. Maybe, I don't think it has anything to do with whose comments I show. Hassan, what's up, gents? Hassan lacks deep cuts, yeah. They're giving credit to the backstage guys. and lining the guys up. But that was actually a struggle. He didn't bring the desert. No, he did not. He did not bring the desert. All right, we've got results about to come up. Top 10. Got top 10 out for the results now. Right. Just checking something. Tsunami Nutrition are the title sponsors of this show. Alright. They're thanking all the fans. They're making the guys wait out on stage for a lifetime. Stephane Matala there. Let me get my pizza out of the oven. I'm ready. Okay, results now. Top 5 results. Let's go. 5th place is Stephane Matala gets 5th place. So that means James Hollingshead will be out of the top 5. I don't disagree. James was definitely better tonight, but I think it was a little too late. Fourth place is Hassan Mostafa. I think based on that first call out, he was in the middle. So Hassan Mostafa in 5th. I don't necessarily disagree with it. He'll got to be disappointed. 3rd place, is it Roberto? Roberto Buonomo. So we've got Quinton and Sergey in the top 2. Second place. Quinton got 2nd. Sergey wins. Quinton gets 2nd again. Oh my god. Sergey wins. Quinton got 2nd again. Man, Quinton in one season, 4 seconds. Oh my god, I actually thought he was going to win. I'm not trolling. Quinton gets 2nd. Sergey was very impressive. Quinton smiling, but man, I feel for that guy. Oh. 5 shows, 4 top 2 finishes, and a 3rd. This builds character. Let's just say it builds character. Wow. Quinton 2nd. Man. Quinton's is a consummate professional, smiling through the entire thing. It wasn't Quinton's best package of the year, and Quinton's best would have won this show. It's just, I couldn't. Oh, I just missed the top 5 comparison. I was saying I think Sergey could have won. So Sergey Dalanov is going to the... He's got a crazy side chest, this guy. He's gone to the 2026 rather, Mr. Olympia. This is a qualifier for next year. There's Sergey there. Yeah, I'm interested to see the judges' scorecard. Crazy physique. I mean, he had that powerful Russian physique, right? Russian? He just hugged his coach, and his coach has tan all over his cheek now. And he's having a photo of him on stage. There's Sergey there. Wow, that's crazy. Sergey wins. Scorecard doesn't matter. He lost again. Yeah. Fuck. Quinton must have had something the judges didn't like. He's speaking in his native language there. Oh, that's like one of those shows where I thought Quinton was going to win. I thought they'd give it to him, but... Oh... He had 5 top 3 finishes, 4 of which were second. I think we're getting Stephane Matala around on stage maybe for a second. He wanted to say something to the crowd, Stephane did. I don't know what he's saying exactly. He's saying something in French. I don't know if Sergey actually had a bubble gut. I think we're being a little harsh on Sergey. I don't know why you F so surprised about Quinton not winning. He looked his worst. He did look his worst, but I think you think maybe Pretty would have won. Quinton got robbed. Yeah, I think Sergey... I don't know what Stephane's saying right now. Looks like something a bit somber or something. They're chanting for him. It's like a soccer chant right now for... home crowd favourite. Thank you, BT Dusty, aka Todd, says Sergey will place last at the Olympia. Q wouldn't. You know, there's parts of me that doesn't disagree with that whatsoever. I think Quinton will make big improvements. But Sergey was crazy physique. Very muscular dude. I can see why he won. Hopefully the MC at least translates a little bit of what he said. Yeah, the crowd was crazy. They're going nuts. She said that's the best crowd we've ever seen, and they're like standing and going ballistic. There's a crowd, you can see they're going nuts. Fist pumping and all that sort of stuff. They're like soccer fans, you know? Or football fans, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool. Anyway, I feel for Quint, no doubt. Quinton Eriya placed the second. I'll go over the placings one last time, and then I'm going to get out of here. Do I have the exact placings here? So we've got first place, we had... Do I have one of a lineup? Here we go. First place, we had Sergey Danilov. Second place, we had Quinton Eriya. Third place, we had Roberto Guillermo. 4th place, we had Hassan Mostafa. 5th place, we had Stephane Matala. I mean, I'm assuming in 6th place, because it was a battle for the 2, we had James Hollingshead. Anyway, guys, that's... You said it right, Soccer. Thank you guys so much. I will go to the top 5, the GOATs of the stream, the top fans, as it stated. Number 1, BT Dusty, my man. Todd, thank you so much. Killed it in the XP points. Whereas Tim Budesheim, I'm guessing, was 7th downwards. 2nd place, we had Dan Philippex. Love me some Dan Philippex. Shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat as well. Donald Pump in number 3. Big on the comments. Much appreciated. Zonen in 4th. Brooks 1911. Thank you for the super chat. And shout out to you in 5th place. We had Flea Gendefers. We had Floris Pitinella. We had Joshua Moore. We had NXYZ. We had Say Soma. And we had Overcomecast there. My guy Leo in 11th. And Loho in 12th as well. Luke 13th. That's all I can see on the screen right now. Anyway, thank you so much for this one. Why would Nick Strength and Power be upset? Abdul Hamza. Hassan over Tim is a robbery. Tim Budesheim. Clear robbery in my opinion. For Quinton, I'm assuming you mean? Man. I came too late. What are those placings? Sergey, Quint, Roberto, Hassan, Stephane for the top 5. Let me know if you know why Nick Strength and Power would be upset. I don't know if he did a prejudging video. Maybe that's why. And he said Quinton's going to win this easy or something. I don't know. I'll check it out anyway after the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Much appreciated. That's it for this one. Nearly 4 hours deep on it. Oh, because he likes Tim. Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. My name is Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are out.